for negligence. Corona has not come out that they are going to prosecute the girl. With all what we are hearing now, and I believe the magistrate in the Corona will be listening to most of you bloggers. And will be listening to what revelations that are coming out, which will be a support and clues when she's making a judgment. Are you getting me? Or making a stand on Corona. Unless they tell me if we should come back tomorrow and say truly Mohbad died on Monday, the second nurse came to embalm Mohbad, assist us in embalming Mohbad by injecting all the body in process for embalmment. Unless that. But if that is not, that nurse will be for 4 months.
The point is this.
Wait.
Nurse follow them to the hospitals. Was it not maybe that was staged?
Torí gbogbo yẹn, wọ́n fi ṣe Shina Rambo fún wa ni. I'm sorry to say. Wọ́n fi Brazil wa ni. And secondly, I want you to look at a clue. When Baba Mohbad got into Mohbad's house, why did Baba Mohbad came in through the kitchen door, not through the main entrance? Why everybody was coming in? And why did Baba Mohbad, when he came into the kitchen door, went upstairs straight? I'm an investigator. I told them I'm an investigator before I retired. Apart from practicing law, there are a lot of clues dangling under the roof of the Alobas.
Until what I want you to look into now, this thing, look at this side now. I don't know why this thing is always echoing when you are. Look at this. There is attendance of the nurse, according to them, and the hospitals, particularly Kuramed Hospital, that the nurse followed the body to the hospital. So certainly, the nurse was not playing the role of embalmment there. She was playing the role of a caregiver that the patient passed away. But we have to go back to my previous comprehensive and, this kind of that. Look at the whole story.
Sorry, Yomi. Sorry, statement to so last year. I will not support you fully. How do we know that how do we know that nurse was managed to follow them to the hospital?
And the point is, why use a second nurse?
From Tuesday that they declared Mohbad dead, that he died on Tuesday, as they narrated it to us. There was a planned work from Monday Mohbad died, up to that Tuesday they announced publicly Mohbad is dead. A lot of things has gone. And secondly, I want you to look at this. Yomi, wait. I want you to look at this. How old is Mohbad? 26 years old. Abibeko. When Mohbad died, what was the lawyer doing in Mohbad's house? Let me tell you one thing. Sorry, let me tell you one thing. I will tell you a short story that happened to somebody who is very close to me. That when he died, the wife to one lay because any year be more couple. Ìyàwó tó wá back better fi brought in a lawyer and they were thumbprinting the Baba's finger that he just wrote a will. That was the will he wrote. I attended to that case before I left Nigeria. I've seen a lot of nasty things from Nigerians about cases like this in the past.
Okay, now let's now look at it. Look at it.
Yeah.
We are unable to place a nurse for 11th. Into what I suspect, but I cannot confirm or say is a true picture, was that Mohbad was pushed, he hit his head on the floor, gasped, fought for his life, and then went off. Do you understand? But of course, role nursing is still unclear to me if you are talking about the first nurse. But it became very Katiba so eventually will make Baba to say, let me just tell all those stuff that you people did and you package, now it's coming out. Because whatever it is, my brother. I mean to look at it. If the nurse treated Mohbad on Tuesday, Tuesday incident Baba Maba. So what is looking like is the incident happened on Monday. Are you with me? And the nurse maybe treat to want to whatever she want to want to stage into first stage just to show the nurse going with them to hospital and say, yeah, you can go. And then they now asked when Baba came, they tried to speak to Baba. One Joko one meeting because Baba was also mentioning that he got angry because after they have done a meeting and agreed on some certain things, there was outside meeting that got him angry. That made him to back out of initial meeting. So the point is, I don't know where they had the first meeting. Was it physical meeting? Was it on the phone meeting? And we don't know. But with the look of things, they reneged on some certain things that were discussed in that meeting. I'm standing with the public and get justice for my son. Because Tuesday and he said, I am still going to stand on it. Timba de Toba Soko no sien lole. Baba, on treat your mommy 4:35 o'clock. Koto bedele pada ama will be 6 o'clock. So within 2-3 hours, eti embalm. Who embalmed? Mwade non city law. Because I would still want to stick with the Baba for jury nurse. What I'm saying is that if that incident of the 12th, where you saw Yellow Shelley, there is no way the same prime suspect will be arrested. And the Baba will not go to, that means, why would the Baba not go to police station? So it's not like police station and one more way, they have nothing to do with the case. Because there is no way the prime suspect, anything will treat Omomidi, to injection walatita. Ngati on shiaja, to on sheroko, omolakpe human being. And police will now, the point is, if 4 months police are investigating what killed my son, and they arrested some people and I didn't go there, make it make sense. That's what I'm saying.
Excuse me, it doesn't make sense, actually. But between me and you and God Almighty, with what my Holy Spirit is telling me, Baba Mohbad knows a lot. He's not telling the public, and he's not telling his followers. You know, when you started this struggle initially, I said it on your platform that they should hold their lovers very well. What killed Mohbad? And I'm still standing on that point. Regarding with all revelations that are coming out. I'm not saying Baba killed Mohbad. But a lot of things is raffling within the family. And I will explain further to you.
And don't do it. And don't do me, Juni. To buy a draw near one no cool Mohbad have been gone. So it's just for him to speak. Don't do me, you can destroy boy.
Look, wait. Unless Adura wants to be destroyed himself. Let's put that aside. Adura is not a small boy. He's an adult. He's over 21. My brother, Blessing was the one that called their father. That Mohbad is dead ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ṣe kí ni ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ kására. What is the meaning of ẹ kására? Are you not looking at that angle? Àbúrò ẹ kú òun sọ fún bàbá ẹ ó dẹ̀ sọ pé kó kására kó gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Kí ló lead sí statement yẹn? Kí ló lead sí decision yẹn? I'm not talking to you as an investigator now. Are you getting me? I'm not dipping more into utterances that have been said by all of them. Kí ló ń jẹ́ kására? Ẹ̀dìyẹ mú. Kọ́wọn ọlọ́pàá náà tó bá ń gbọ́ wa kó máa gbọ́ wa. Kí ló wá statement bábí ẹ kására? Ṣé ẹ sọ fún mi pé bí blessing ò ní tara ọmọ ni? Ẹ ṣáà gbọ́ pé Mohbad ló lọ léèwé tó dẹ̀ ràn lọ́wọ́ tó means pé nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi sọ fún Mohbad nìyẹn.
Ayé léwu.
Òwò náà rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìyẹn ẹ̀kọ́ o tó ń gẹ̀ẹ́tì tó ń rọ́wọ́ fast tí mò ń mú sílẹ̀ fún ẹ. Wọ́n tún wá wò lọ. Lọ́jọ́ tí Mohbad kú wọ́n lọ sí Mohbad. Nígbà tí blessing máa bọ́ta tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ ó ní bọ́ksà àti kọ̀ǹkọ̀ǹ wọ́n fi wẹ Mohbad lòun sọ sínú kíní Mohbad. Are we sure? How is that true?
Wait. Mọ́ṣúárì ló máa ti ṣe yẹn ló máa ti kó sínú ẹrù ẹ̀ mẹ́ẹ̀.
Exactly. Wait. Tẹ̀bí ọ̀rẹ́ bàbá wọn òun ló wá gbàdúrà ló wá conduct service the graveside. Tó fẹ́ sọ fún mi pé nígbà tí yẹn délé kò sọ fún bàbá wọn ni pé nǹkan tí blessing ṣe rí ni. Àbí bàbá wọn ò ní rí fídíò ṣèbí ọkọ bá wà tó máa record kìíní yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ tó máa lọ play fún bàbá wọn lé. And secondly, that very day tó pé bàbá pé Mohbad ti kú lóòótọ́, why is Baba so anxious with what the landlord association of where they buried Mohbad said that they wanted to bury Mohbad that very night? Àwọn náà wọ́n ò gbà. Why the hurry? Torí pé àwọn clues ni mò ń jù fún yìí. Why the hurry? Between me and you and God, if not for the uproar of the public, they won't resume Mohbad now. It is gone, it is gone. Before you ti sin Mohbad, Baba Mohbad náà ti kására lóòótọ́ bí blessing ṣe sọ. Ó ti gbà fọ́lọ́run. That means the meetings they had, the first meeting they had, that they all agreed before Baba Mohbad backed out, is gone. Nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ tó wà pín bàbá mi. Why Baba must have backed out from them? Maybe there was a fallout. Baba was saying that, you know, maybe we will now look at it pé kí lẹ̀ ń sọ yìí. Kò lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Yẹn ni mo fi ń sọ pé ibi tá à ń fojú sí ọ̀nà lè má sí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. I'm not exonerating Wunmi o until well proven o. Ibi tá à ń fojú sí ọ̀nà lè má sí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Kó jẹ́ ibi tá à fojú sí gangan ni ọ̀nà wà o. Mú yẹn kó dìímú sọ́wọ́ òsì ẹ̀. That is why when I go to some platforms, I laugh when they talk. Tí mi ò lè lọ lórí justice for Mohbad yìí. There was one platform tí mo dángò sí, platform Paparano. One man they called African TV was talking about you. I purposely came up and thank God Paparano brought me up. Go and ask him. I attacked that man called African TV. Pé kí lọmọkùnrin yìí ṣe fún yín náà tó rọ Ọlọ́run. kọ́mọkùnrin yìí tó dé kí lẹ mú sórí tébù wá fáwọn public ẹ kàn ń gbowó wa nínà donation ẹ kàn ń gbà kí lẹ mú wá sórí tébù. This guy has brought two vital informations on the table. The first one, which is the CCTV, Aloba family ló dàrú tá a fi rójú tu ẹ. Three-second video ló tún dé yìí o. Dàmọ́lá lòun ti delete. Àgbọ̀ ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí bàbá Mohbad lọ sí zone 2. Ìjọ ẹ̀ lọ́nà transfer case padà sálágbọ̀n. And I said one statement. I said, who is fooling who? That was why I told you earlier. Any follower of Baba who can sit down and think and rethink what I've said today and diagnose it and diffuse it and digest it. If any of them comes for me, they will face the wrath of God in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I hate one thing. And what I hate is that Ario Toronde, Amakpalakpalakpa, is common among we Yorubas. And that is why we can't have an headway. I'm sorry to say, Kolon Kudariji me. I'm a Yoruba, typical Yoruba man. Typical Yoruba man, and a man for that matter. I'm from Ikereku. From the Guswada family. Our Yoruba, la Buruju.
Hello.
Àtidé géètì láti ṣe kárí ẹni tó pa Mohbad. But ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí máa bẹ̀ ọ̀wọ́n ọlọ́pàá lẹ́nu, especially the IGP, let the police do the needful. Let the police what? Do the needful.
You're very correct.
I'm telling you the truth. Let me tell you, yes, someone come for Yomi. If the police are ready to do their work, under 1 week, one ready to come about the sitter. They know. But the last time to was on the platform, to don't travel on official assignment, I said one thing. Money or ọlọ́pàá kan fi wá ṣe ẹ̀yẹ ni. Because all the pay one, ẹnu wa ò kò. 2, we are not hitting the nail with the right hammer. Níbi táwọn kan ti mú right hammer dání, ta fẹ́ hit ẹ̀, náà kan mú ìṣó yẹn, náà ń yí kúrò lẹ́nu hammer yẹn.
Sledge.
Lẹ́nu sledge hammer yẹn. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. But I can bet you, Yomi, Aloba family likes it or not, Ogunbanjo family, which is Wumi's family, like it or not, the truth of what killed Mohbad will come out one day.
Yeah, Mr. Olukayode. Ẹ kalẹ̀ ẹjọ́ tó rọ lọ èmi kàn fẹ́ béèrè question kan ni torí ẹni ti ṣiṣẹ́ ní investigation department àti ọjọ́ tèmi ti ń gbé Nàìjíríà o mo dẹ̀ ti ń dì pẹ̀lú ọlọ́pàá dáadáa mo kàn fẹ́ béèrè pé ṣé ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà mi sọ ti lóyìnbó mi sọ ti anywhere Nigeria, I'm talking of Nigeria ipe on ṣe findings on ṣe investigation on fẹ́ mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọmọ yẹn ṣé Nigeria police gangan ṣé ó máa ná owó ara wọn láti fi ṣe investigation àbí láti wá justice.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Torí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ẹ jẹ́ ká rule yẹn off. The police is being funded under the budget of the federal government.
Okay.
If there is an insider, a powerful insider on that case, police will do their job and they will come out perfectly.
Sure.
So don't dispute that. And if
tó
the
bá jẹ́
government
pé
of the
ẹ máa
nation,
gbọ́ mi tó bá
wait,
jẹ́
wait,
pé
let me land, brother.
ẹyẹ
Let
ká
me
kàn
land.
put ẹ pé opponent tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn opponent gan wọ́n fund àwọn people yìí nǹkan.
They may not fund them. Opponent only fund ọlọ́pàá straight. If the opponent have powers to be in that country, they will talk to the superiors. They won't talk to all these Senegals, Talombai. And it will not be a money issue because they are policy deciders. Are you getting me? Yes, sir. We will work accordingly. Even the commissioner of police tó head the Lagos state gan, ó lè máa mọ̀ wọ́n tó wà nídìí kéèsì yẹn. Ó yẹ kó máa gbọ́ directive ni. Even IG, I'm sorry to say, ó lè máa mọ̀ nípa àwọn tó wà nídìí kìíní yẹn. Ó kàn máa gbọ́ word láti upper hand ni. Ẹgbẹ́ tó kù, this is what I want you to do on that case. Get it straight, and it's done.
I don't think this current IG is the one to Ambegwa to about the Queen.
It's not. Ẹgbẹ́ tó kù is not.
So there is a possibility he only inherited assets and liability. So
God
he might
bless you,
not.
my brother. The same thing happens to the commissioner of police in Lagos now. He inherited liability and expenditures and excesses of Mohbad's death. We cannot write a comprehensive report about that thing. Get us straight. And again, if the government is sincere, as I'm telling you, Yomi, and the government wants to clear their name, clear the name of Nigeria from this issue of Mohbad, let them transfer that case to DSS. If they are sincere, let them take it away from the police. Fine, we say the police are corrupt. Agreed. Let them give it to DSS to investigate. Let them hand over all those culprits to DSS. Yomi, you know what I'm saying. That is why I said earlier, if the police or the Nigerian government, I'm not even saying the police anymore. If the Nigerian government wants to unravel the death of Mohbad, it doesn't take them 2 weeks.
Sure.
They will.
I even like this.
Yeah.
You have just given me the angle at which I should now look into if they try to do abracadabra.
I'm telling you the truth.
The president of Mohbad, that's the president of Nigeria.
God bless you.
Emi, Iho, pants and singlet, he might be protesting in Iwaju Rock. Emma Wobo very shortly. Come back to your number. Before them, until the presidency.
You see, let's be sincere with ourselves. We are getting a lot of bashing outside the country about dirty happenings in Nigeria. And the government and the present president today is not happy about it. Not everything comes to the limelight of the president. You don't have a president go, go. We are getting a lot of bashing from international communities with all the dirty things happening. I was watching a video.
Àwọn embassies yẹn náà ló máa sọ ọ máa sọ gbórúkọ àwọn tó ń ṣe kínní àwọn tí lórúkọ àwọn tó ń lò ọ máa gbọ́dọ̀ bá president láìpẹ́ ẹ bá wòrán nọ́mbà bàbá.
Are you getting me? Why are they banning some of our senators, our ministers from coming to US, revoking their visa? With the diplomatic passport, all of them are carrying. They are revoking them. So that is where we have to look at it in a very holistic way. Holistic in the sense that, is the president even aware of this?
No, he's not.
God bless you. God bless you. Nǹkan tẹ́ bá pè DSS ló máa dá sí. Tí ọlọ́pàá bá sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe forensic lẹ́nu, wọn ò ní equipment ẹ̀ wọ́n ń gbé lọ bá DSS ni.
That was what they wanted to do at zone 2.
Yeah?
That's what they want to do at zone 2.
Wọ́n máa gbé lọ bá DSS ni. only DSS lónìí. So if the government is sincere, why can't they transfer that case to DSS and let DSS come back and give the entire public a comprehensive report about the death of Mohbad? That is another clue, Yomi, we should be looking at now.
If you want that to happen in this Mohbad's case, a huge peaceful protest we need to break out.
Well, you see, let's be sincere with ourselves. That's
why they are doing everything that we should not, an actor should not lead one. It's an actor leading one. People, what are they?
My brother,
trust me.
My brother, I know the present president will not want what happened in the NSAS to happen again. He won't want it. And that is the born truth. Don't let us disturb ourselves.
But now, let me ask final one.
Yes.
The 11th that Baba Mohbad now deposed to, where will it be useful under the law?
The 11th. It will be useful. It will be useful.
Where?
From the beginning of the case.
No,
now,
they charge the matter to court.
God bless you. As they've charged the matter to court now, we've had different statements from different people. The wife, even the father, who is now coming out today to tell us he died on Monday. Everybody was saying Mohbad died on Tuesday, including his father. Up till 1 year Mohbad died, Baba Mohbad was still telling the world and the public that he died on Tuesday. So how did he know Mohbad now died on Monday?
That's what I'm saying. That now that he has come forward,
that is why Baba needs to be interrogated. Baba needs to give the police or any authority investigating that case why he now changed his narrative that it was not Tuesday Mohbad died. Mohbad died on a Monday.
Baba was invited to Zone 2. But the day he got there, they took the case file away from Zone 2.
Let me tell you one thing. It was not Baba that took that case away from Zone 2.
I know it is not the one.
The powers to be, not the case in Ekuru Zone 2. And I can tell you it's an allege. I'm alleging Baba. That Baba knows the powers to be. If it's not so, may God forgive me. Are you getting my point? May God forgive me. If it's not so. That is why I said allege. Yomi, as I've told you, we've gotten to the clue. How have we gotten to the clue? It is because of all statements surrounding the case. Thank God Wunmi came out to give those interviews later to contradict herself and to contradict the family. Whereby helping the investigators on this case on those streets. Are you getting my point? So that is it. As I've said earlier, I appreciate you. I thank you.
Let me just give this
God will
one.
continue to strengthen you and will continue to be with you. I'm listening.
Hello, are you there?
I'm here. I'm listening.
Bobo.
Hello?
Hello, yeah. Yomi, I'm listening. I'm with you.
What I will say is this.
Yup.
Mohbad is going to get justice.
For sure. Whether you
are you there, Odukadi?
Whether you are pursuing it or you are not pursuing it, Mohbad will get justice. Take my words today.
Exactly. And the truth of the matter is this. By the time he's going to get justice, it's going to go with anybody not knowing what is going on. until the truth is going to come out.
Exactly.
And it will
I
happen.
agree with you. I've told you one thing, Yomi. I've told you one thing, Yomi. Either you decide to continue or you don't continue. Mohbad will get justice.
Of course, most definitely.
Do you know what some people in the diaspora they are doing? They don't come out to talk. Do you know what they are doing? That is why I said to the Nigerian government, let the government rise up and do the needful to erase the shame and the ugly face of Mohbad's death away from Nigeria.
But kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó máa kánjú.
Sorry, let me tell you.
ẹ jẹ́ kó to ilé irọ́ tó fẹ́ tò.
Yomi, mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan fún ẹ earlier ṣé lórí Supreme platform ni. Mo ní a ti dé géètì tán ká sílẹ̀kùn ló kù.
I know.
Tó dògbò èyí tó ní kálukú wọn ṣe àti Wùnmí o àti Blessing o àti àdúrà o àti ìyá Mohbad o. Wọ́n ń ṣe comedy fún wa ni. Kò dẹ̀ ní dakamari comedy wò lórí show yìí. That is the way I will put it.
Oh God.
Justice will come because why? God yẹn ò sùn. Torí woman Oyede yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn èmi ò ní kó dànù lọ́mọ àgbà ni mí. O ò lè ṣe irú iṣẹ́ tí mo ṣe kó má yàlé àgbà àfi tó bá fẹ́ fẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ṣòfò ni.
Àbí?
I won't lie to you.
Àràgbé nílé ayé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí bíbélì tá à ń kà gan bíbélì gan sọ pé Olúwa dá ewéko fún ìlò àwa ẹ̀dá ni ká má fi ṣe bí ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. That is it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
God bless you, my brother.
All right, King's Entertainment, let's have you then, Tunesco, because we're going to be rounding up very shortly. Actually, just to cover for Supreme. I don't know if she's back. Is Supreme back? Mr. Lukade, is Supreme back?
I didn't bother going back to our platform. It is because you were on that platform. That was why I stayed on that platform and I came up.
Oh, okay. I just want to know so that it won't be like I want to know.
I only go to two platforms. Your platform and Tenyo Mologo's platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Because that is where you get the truth. And that is where the truth today. They may not like what people are saying, the two of you are doing or saying, but you are talking the truth. And you are bringing out the truth. That is me. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. I don't know if King's Entertainment is there. He's not there. Tunesco, are you there?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Tunesco.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Oh, okay, praise.
Yes.
I'll call Tunesco, not you, praise.
Okay, sorry.
Tunesco, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Yeah.
Do you have anything to say?
Yeah. Continue.
Because I'm rounding out in the next 9 minutes, I'm going to round up this stuff. Because I only did this for a temporary stuff. Show last time. So, okay, in the absence of anything, Prince, what do you want to say?
Good evening. I really appreciate what Daddy Kayode said. He brought out some valid points, like very useful points, you know, and Tabama work below all these, some of the things he said. It will really help in bringing out or finding the culprit behind this issue. You get? And then, that's the problem on ground. There are people that are willing to do this thing, to sacrifice their time, even their finance, their money to find out the truth, but won't share anything. If this case can be transferred to DSS, or no, within a week 5 days ẹ ti mọ gbọ́ báwọn yẹn sí wọ́n sì mọ kàtẹ́ everybody go ti mọ̀ pé àwọn ti wà nù big problem. So Allah can help one if this thing is not still going this way. Anila is a protest just to take this case off from the police. Kí àwọn DSS kó take over. Tí bá ṣe pé nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ẹnìkan bẹ́ẹ̀ láti òkè tí wọ́n dá justice yìí dúró. Tí ó bá ti síbẹ̀ fine, I think DSS will do this thing once and for all. That's what I have to contribute.
Thank you. All right. We have just about 7 more minutes. Do we have Okay.
Yeah. Nǹkan tó sọ yẹn náà ló yẹ dá táwọn DSS bá lè continue pẹ̀lú especially lórí fóònù tí wọ́n rí tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé fídíò yẹn jáde káwọn yẹn tiẹ̀ continue láti bẹ̀ kí wọ́n take over láti bẹ̀ gan-an a máa mọ ibi tá à ń lọ because nǹkan tó wà lórí fóònù yẹn máa pọ̀.
Process tó máa gbé DSS wọlé yàtọ̀. It has to be the mandate of the State Executive Council, headed by the governor again, to instruct that the DSS should take over. That is, if we come out in mass and protest every day, but let's still look at Pantino. Let's believe that Panti will crack it up and bring the truth out. Let's wait. If nothing is now heard from Panti, then we'll know certainly they are now, back to as usual. So let's wait. Let's give benefit of the doubt. Let's give them a little time. Yes, is equally come. So, and nothing can be done without this police and nothing. No civilian can bring the truth or charge the case to court. No civilian can charge the criminal matter to court. So, as we speak, we don't know what to.
Yomi, lest I forget, I will be glad if you can DM me your WhatsApp number on my TikTok messenger. I will have some things to discuss with you via the WhatsApp.
UNESCO, you have my number? Please let me share with you because.
Okay.
I can't see the star. Would the log back with our views now?
I send it to Mr. Olukoya.
Yeah, please send it to me on my TikTok message. His number, his WhatsApp number. So Yomi, we will talk more. When I come to your platform, I normally tell you one thing: talk less.
Then, of course.
I just decide today to analyze these things to you.
There are so many things I have not spoken about. That's the honest truth. And
I know.
If you need to know what I am stomaching, Yomi,
you don't need to tell me. Àwọn ọkàn wà tí màá ní kò ṣe.
Gbogbo ẹ̀
tó máa ṣe lọ sórí ọ̀wọ́n tébù yẹn.
Ẹ máa gbọ́rọ̀ mi.
He's just writing a petition. I will tell you so let me tell you one thing. I will tell you how those petitions will get to those tables.
Tell me when you get my WhatsApp number, but there is no way all these things can be done. They know why they are attacking Yonda Yomi. You need to talk down
The populace are tired about funding. Mo tó ti gbà lọ́wọ́ àwa public especially we in the diaspora lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad táàrí clearly.
The point is this, Mr. Olukade.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I understand the frustration of the funding because the main funding was sent somewhere. I understand that. But the core of the matter is this. It's still the public, and the public still look like, we're not getting the proper. They took over the whole stuff, and they were only pegging you. He's not in the league of those that will this is all of him punish you because CCTV, phone forensic, this one, the only thing that will be left is the same coroner inquest that is already rounded up. Even Ijoba go do the coroner inquest. The DPP and the police, nobody waited for coroner inquest. What he jale, what he lot to pay. To be case law to be in court here. In case law to be in court here, what he indict, what he charge, what he court, one not to be all court go. If you go spend it, you see court, want to be a trial, want to be a case. So the fact remains that at the end of the day, anything from the coroner inquest, but Gbogbo Onita and Soy is the public. Public can push for anything. Going to Abuja alone, going to seek an audience to make sure that I see probably, if not the president, see the wife of the president, take some key important people, can you already president and vice president, be your president, to table the matter. Talk about that, they want to cash protest in Abuja. Protest that will shake the National Assembly. Because leading in front of the National Assembly will mean, and I must be willing and ready to be arrested. Already, that's why we call arrest me. Call it DRO Gidi because Tobashi arrest me, I to continue. And then the next thing will be, how can you be doing this as a justice system? But the nurse take court. I should not go remove bad Mohbad. So where is the evidence? Yes, the nurse take court. Who actually treated Mohbad? Talo treated on the level, or there was no nurse near on the level. They brought in a different nurse to come and act that role. We were talking treating Mohbad. It might be everything said. Okay, treat negligence. She has spent 4 months in a police cell. So even if it's sentenced out to 6 months imprisonment, why can't they go Maloney? Because with Miss Denemo and a very light case, 6 months option of fine. But Coco Benikwe, even as it is now, I don't know.
It is well, my brother. You can go to sleep. Let's
all go to sleep. We'll speak tomorrow.
God bless you.
We'll fight on.
We are just entering 6:30 p.m. in New York here.
Can you imagine? We are not backing down. But I know certainly that it will get to a stage. I won't need to come to public to seek for money. I will have the funds available in my engine, and then I will be able to push hard. Because that's what I have to do to get this. Maybe we'll fair good dot. It's more what any shows you and one that pure nonsense. Somebody serious NGO, boy, Jack toy. If you share it, it's what to one leg. I'm they become part of government. Come as then let the boy get justice. To one-sided, lower last joy. One-sided, to them last joy here is because the entire family is with whoever doesn't want Mohbad to get justice. Don't even be surprised eventually. Ugbe ma fole kon to ba ku so ba kan bi kankan ko je pe àwọn ẹbí gangan ló lọ sábàbà pé kó bá wọn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kó ro kó lè favor àwọn ẹ shock pátápátá ipe ọba tó ń fi sí yẹn gan wọ́n lọ bá àwọn ẹbí. I don't need the entire family.
Yomi, do you remember what I said earlier? That ibita and fojusi only must see on níbẹ̀.
Because it's quite nuisance. I understand.
You know what? Let's talk less. Let's give everything to God.
That'll be the stuff.
I will hear you. God bless you. Good night. Good night.
All right. Guys, we gotta go. We'll discuss this. We'll continue tomorrow, and then I know we're gonna hit that spot very shortly. We'll hit it. We are getting there. Oh my God! Very shortly.
No retreat, no surrender.
All right.
And
thank you to everybody. Thank you. This for you all. This for you all.
Who is taking the case? We put it in a better form, but I'm just listing some of the elements that I find interesting which can institute a good case.
And to add to your point, before I answer the
You can
question,
respond to that, Dama or aristocrat, anyone.
Let me respond quickly. Papa Yano, first of all, before I respond to you, I want to ask a question. Okay, in Nigeria, is there a way, like, if you want to find out, if someone wants to sell a land to you and you want to find out if this person is the owner of this land, is there any office that you can go to find out if the person is the real owner of the land? Because now, for my own country, we have it also. Okay, fine. Now, like you said before, it's like Baba's lawyer are not advising him well. Now, this land issue, firstly, Baba's lawyer, as lawyers they are and they know the law, they would have tried to know much about those documents, even secretly without Wumi knowing. Like, send someone to go and do like pretending as if they want to sell the land to them. But they want to prove first if this name is the owner of this land. Like, try to gather those evidence first and then take it there as a case. Now, this one we are saying here that Baba will say, my son told me. Now, this is the story. In this, my son told me, there is another story there. Baba said, my son told me that he gave money for them to buy the land under his name, but they bought it under Liam's name. So he complained to me. Yes, and Wumi's name. So he complained to me. He was not all right with it. He complained to me, and I called the family meeting. We held the meeting according to Baba. We held the meeting, but in the meeting, my son now said, "Baba, let it go. It's okay. Forget about it." And then after everybody have gone, my son came to me again and said, "They are still holding my land, though. It's just that I don't want issue." Now. That particular word have vindicated Wumi again, because when your son complained to you, there was no evidence. If they ask you, is there somebody that will collaborate this your statement that your son came to complain to you that he was not okay with the land bought on his son's name? You don't have evidence. It was only both of you that we are talking now. But when you call the meeting,
neither of them have evidence. Neither of them have evidence. Both Wumi and Baba.
I'm coming. When you call the meeting, Wumi's mom was there. Wumi, I think he called the meeting only Wumi's family, Mohbad, and himself. He did not involve his own family. Mr. Loba did not involve his own family there. He only involved Wumi's family because they were
No. Baba Mohbad and Mohbad alone is a family. Please.
Fine, that's what.
And the mother of Mohbad was there. The mother of Mohbad was there as well.
That's what I'm saying. But the second witness, who is Mohbad, he is no more. So Baba Mohbad now did not have anybody that will collaborate, because those witnesses, Wumi's mom, they might decide to be under Wumi's defense, saying this is what happened, this is not what happened. Okay. Now Baba Mohbad did not have someone that will collaborate his statement that yes, our son complained to us. I was also a witness there. He did not have that person. Now,
you're looking at this as a criminal case. I'm trying to bring in false pretense here, which you're not addressing. That is, you as a guardian, and how many, they would ask Wumi, how many guardian does this child have at the time? Wumi will say, me and the father. All right? And in terms of trustee, why did you include only your name and not your husband's name?
And that's why they would have.
Don't forget, through that case,
if we now told them that I bought that land as a gift for my son,
I'm coming.
Baba is trying to bring a big case there that the date Mohbad that they have always been arguing, they have always been fighting. In fact, they fight because of this child, and in fact, this is the reason why this lady doesn't want to do DNA. Even right there, they may even institute that we may go do DNA on that child. The police may take it on themselves. It's a criminal case to prove that there was no criminal intent. They will be the
criminal intent.
You said Josican said there's an evidence that they've been having issue over this issue.
They've been fighting
and everything. Yes. They've been fighting. As Mr. Aloba showed us any evidence except his friend said, his friend told me. His friend told me.
Evidence. You know what is called evidence?
His
friend who knows what happened is an evidence. Please.
apart from that,
Okay.
apparently, I wanted to mention
That's
this as
if
well.
those friends are ready to collaborate with
this
it.
could be.
Yeah,
this,
I
this,
see Prime Boy. They're ready to collaborate.
listen. This could be an opening of a canker worm. Because if the police want to do a good,
women will let go the 2 plot of land. I trust women. Women will say,
it could be more. Listen, it could be
women
more.
can't win that case.
She will
Women will
never.
not go there.
Listen,
Women
I'm
will win
just
that
saying.
case, Papayano.
Oh, yeah.
She
Okay,
will
I
win that
challenge you.
case.
Let
When it
Baba
comes
petition
to
women on this 2 plot of land.
No,
Let Baba petition.
listen, Papayano, the reason why I'm saying this, it could be more. It's just an eye opener. Maybe this will prompt the police to look at, okay, you want to look at Mohbad.
If we can tell that things were not done right, but we just can't prove it.
One name has
Investigation
always
will prove it.
on all other properties of Mohbad. This could spur the question on. And this will be a big issue because if that name happens to be consistently on Women
will let it go, believe me. I swear. If Baba pick up that case today, Women will let it go. Women will forget about it. We say Baba will kill it. Because it go open Women ash. It go open Women ash.
Yeah,
Baba doesn't have good lawyers who can help him read the case and give this woman pressure.
That's why Baba prayer.
I am defending Baba. Let's say when the police, how do you defend
Mr. Aloba cannot win this case against
Seriga, wait. Let me defend
any
him
lawyer.
today. Let me defend him. Seriga, wait. I'm a fan of Baba.
They cannot just say he cannot
today.
win completely. There are chances.
Oh yeah, wait, please, Tiglam.
I'm a fan of Baba.
We are in front of
Let
the
me
police.
defend
I am
him
Baba.
today.
I have petitioned you. You are Wumi. Oh yeah, please defend your client, Wumi. I'm defending Baba, my client. Go on. For educational sake.
Okay. Your case. You can say your case first. Before
My case as the complainant is that I want the police to investigate why you have to buy the land whose money was sent to you to buy it on behalf of your husband's name. Why did you buy that land instead in your own name and the baby name?
Okay. Firstly, this is my husband we're talking about here. He is my husband. And this is a thing we discussed with each other. We made an agreement with it, which he agreed that we should buy this land under our son's name. And then he sent the money to me. He sent the money to me to buy the land, which I did. I bought the land and then put my name and put my son's name and then put my name there, which is also an agreement with him. He agreed with it because he was not in the country to sign the document. I was the only one witness. So I have to do that and we agreed to it.
Can I come in with a question? Okay. If your husband did agree with you putting your name, then who informed the father, you or him? How did the father got to know about the said land? Since the discussion was between you and your husband, how did your father-in-law came to know?
Okay, my father-in-law said my husband informed him that we bought the land under my son's name, under our son's name instead of his own name. But upon that same meeting we were doing, my husband also stopped my father-in-law that he should let it go, that he is okay, he should let it go. And that's how we separated the meeting. That shows my husband agreed with it.
Okay, but your father-in-law, me now as your father-in-law, I'm questioning you, but your father-in-law is believing that the reason why you had to buy that land in your name and your son's name, it's because of your intent, because you know, or because you know that the baby you're carrying doesn't belong to your husband. So your father-in-law has questioned the fact that when his son was alive, he challenged your baby. So if you went ahead to put the name of your baby and your own name on the land without your husband's name, is it because you are not confident that this baby belongs to your husband?
Firstly, the baby we are talking about here is for my husband. And my husband has not challenged me for this baby. So I only heard it from my father-in-law that my husband challenged me for this baby.
Don't forget that he has an evidence. Prime Boy is there. He said when you guys were arguing, your husband challenged you. So I'm bringing Prime Boy as a witness. And Prime Boy is saying right now that when Mohbad was alive in the last show, Mohbad challenged the paternity of that child. So what do you say next?
Okay. I will still put it again. My husband did not challenge me facially and say, Wumi, this boy you're having is not my son. He has never challenged me in it. Neither did he say, Wumi, let's go and do a DNA test for this boy. I only heard it from my father-in-law and his friends that are saying that my husband challenged me for the DNA of our son. So if he thinks this boy is not my husband's son, we are talking about for us to do the DNA, which the courts have issued documents for us to do this DNA. But there are rules, there are laws. My father-in-law stated that after this DNA, it should not be read publicly. And the results should not be shown publicly, which I am against. And we were on it. We did not conclude, and the court have to summon us again. But my father-in-law is nowhere to be found.
Okay. Now, before we go into that, is a civil case. That is not a criminal case. We're not going to capitalize on that. We are focused on the criminal case, which is false pretense that is brought before the authority. So, if you claim that this child belongs to you and your husband never doubted the paternity of this baby, and for Joseph Aloba, would you be satisfied if proving that this child belongs to Mohbad and that the child should remain with the land? Would you be satisfied with that? Joseph Aloba, I think, will agree that yes, if it can be proven medically that that child belongs to Mohbad, I don't have problem with Mohbad child inherit Mohbad. In fact, it is my own happiness that my grandchild inherits my son. In my culture, if father doesn't inherit the child, I'm just trying to make sure that I represent the culture very well, to make sure that only a legitimate child, my Yoruba culture said, only a legitimate child can represent and can inherit the father. So in this basis, if you authorities, your police can establish, through your power, okay, can establish that this land was not bought under any false pretense. It was bought genuinely, okay, for the baby, and that the baby belongs to Mohbad. Why you, the authorities, not carry out your own DNA, your own DNA test? And once you can establish that, I, as Mohbad father, am satisfied. And the police now tell you that, Adama, are you confident that this child belongs to Mohbad? Because we're about to do the test right now. Can you speak before we do the test? Because we, the police, also have the right to go to court to get an order to do DNA test to resolve this criminal case before us. So are you confident again? Are you sure that it was not under any false pretense that this child belongs to your husband? Are you sure about that?
I am 100% sure that this child is for my husband. My child is not a bastard. He has a father, and Mohbad is the father of my child. And I'm ready to do the DNA.
Okay. No, you're not representing Wumi here. No. I need somebody who will say, I will not do it. No, I will not do it. Wumi will never accept it. This is an advanced version of Wumi. This is an imported Wumi. A Sierra Leonean Wumi. Okay, no problem. You guys should just give us 1 week. Bring baby Liam. Swap it. DNA will be done. Actually, we got our result. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Sorry, the criminal intent that you mentioned is more of interest for me. If the police was to look into it and look at all Mohbad's properties and look what other names, one name It's
And Baba will also even raise all those, but Baba can start from here.
exactly, and if that happens to be consistently on Mubi's name, then that raises a concern, right?
But does his lawyer see all these things? That's what I'm saying. Like most times we don't discuss this thing, and that's the issue. That's the issue I used to have with them. You know how many things we've analyzed since 2023? They will hear it, and those things are beautiful to institute the case, but they will just overlook it and just. I'm just wondering people who are managing this man. They are so calm. They give women so many breathing space. Can you imagine?
I had which breathing space for over 18 months. People have not seen anything.
It's
no amount of breathing space.
See, the only people who are
Breathing
pressuring
space.
women, the people pressuring women is just the online people, the online users. There's a way about legal thing. We put pressure on women. We put pressure on.
But Papa Yano, the question I want to ask you, do you think that if Baba Mohbad's legal team have gotten a concrete evidence against Omowumi, are we still going to be on this route of
I think his lawyers are not working in his best interest. After analyzing them, I think
over 18 months.
Yeah, sure. I thought somebody brought them. Don't forget, Wumi too has changed lawyer, right? You know, so right, Wumi has changed lawyer, I think 2 or 3 times. Right? Wumi didn't start with the same lawyer. Right? Wumi has to upgrade lawyer because there's dynamics, right? There's dynamism. So they are both changed lawyer. And once you notice something with your lawyer, you change. Baba noticed something and changed, and something too with this sand sheet. Later they will understand what I'm talking about. They are looking at him based on his age, based on how big.
If you people keep condemning Papariano, hold on please. People keep condemning all the legal thing Baba is having. Some shit is not good. That one is not good. If Baba keep changing legal things, do you think we're going to get to the end of this whole issue?
It's not about changing legal thing. It's to have a right legal thing.
Wumi never changed. The only Wumi, what's the name? What's the name of this man? Falana was the main lawyer for Wumi, and he's doing it on pro bono. Before they now got this, Wumi has never changed lawyer, like just the way Baba Mohbad is changing lawyer.
What lawyer represented Wumi in the inquest in the beginning?
That's what I'm saying. I said it was Falana's chamber.
So what lawyer represents what chamber is representing him now? Are you aware of the chamber?
That's what I'm saying. You said Wumi has changed up to 3 lawyers. Wumi has never changed up to 3 lawyers.
Wumi has had different lawyers.
How many lawyers, Papariano? Can you name the lawyers?
At least two.
No,
and Baba,
it's still same Falana. This man is
3. Baba at least.
No, to me, from my own understanding, this present lawyer is under Falana. Falana is still in charge of Wumi's case.
Which case? Tell me.
Falana is still in charge. Yes, this case. Falana is still in charge.
Which part of it?
Falana is still in charge of this.
Tell me which part of it now, please. Which part of the case?
This inquest.
Please relax. Let's wait. Please relax. What you don't know, you don't know. The legal team representing Wumi in the inquest is the lawyer you see holding briefing, and it's not holding briefing on behalf of the Falana chamber. It's holding briefing on behalf of Akingbolu chamber, his chamber, which Wumi contracted. The lawyer never represented himself as a member of the Falana chamber. No, he has his own chamber, Akingbolu and Co chamber. So please respect that.
I'm not saying, but Falana is still the lead counsel for this case. Go and make your findings well. Falana is still in charge of this case, of Wumi's case.
In charge in what sense? I want to know in what sense. Explain now, in what sense is he in charge?
Wumi supporter, you know talking.
Are you there? In what sense? So I'm asking.
Did they call her? I'm off my mic.
She's on the call. She's on the call.
Okay. After the call. Let us wait.
You know they sleep. If they wash here, justice for Mohbad.
Hold on.
Oh God. Okay, she won't go do research. Papa Riano. She won't go do research, come. Okay. Voila. Maybe she they call with me to verify from her whether she have changed lawyer or not.
Okay. Let's wait.
Papa then is laughing.
All right.
Okay, you're right.
I'm right, right?
Don't argue about
Did I
that.
not tell you?
I'm right, right?
Before you talk something, Papa then not already read that first.
Am I correct?
Without method.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm calling Dawa? do I need to call Dawa before I can?
You need to cut that one.
my
I'm not
submission.
gonna be
Thank God, yes.
What's
So
calling
that is
Dawa?
it. And that is the same
You'll be
lawyer.
under there typing. Why not
No,
come
it's
up
okay.
and
It's okay.
say
Don't
something?
mind. They will not come up. They will not come up. Just leave them. Leave them. I know it's painful. Just leave them. You know, and that is the reason why, like, we are saying that if you see the person representing Cousin Bruno right now, it's the same lawyer representing women in the civil case in DNA. DNA is powerful as well. In the DNA case, the same this man that is representing women, and the same one lawyer representing in all cases. But he has some lawyers in his council, where he is the leading counsel. He's leading in that team.
But do you know what is really funny to me about this case? Because sometimes, let me start from Yomi's issue. When Yomi said that the police saw evidence on Adra's phone, blah blah blah. Do you think the police or the government don't want this case to end?
Yes.
And so they will now saw such a video on what's his name, Damola's case, and sweep it under the carpet.
Oh, yeah.
They will see a good evidence that prove they will see a good evidence that prove that yes, Omo killed her husband.
Yeah, sure.
And we expect the government.
Let me
Because you people are making it look as if the police are covering something. I don't see a case that.
Let me look at this. Police are, you know, let's say for example now, can you hear me? Let's say I kill one of your children. Do you have any child?
No, not one of my children. You kill one of your own children, not my own.
I want to make you, because if I don't put you into the example, you will not understand. You are too emotional.
No, not my own children. No.
Yes, now that's the best way.
Maybe your own. No, don't use my own. Maybe your own children. You say,
just let me say.
No, do like this. No, do like this. Say, Tiglan, maybe you kill one of my own children.
You understand what I'm saying now? So now, okay. So now, wait. There was a camera there. You are my neighbor. There was a camera there. You are my neighbor. And then you saw it. You were witness. Then you now report to the police. When we go to the police, the camera was brought to the police. Police investigate the camera. Police said, because me, I'm famous. I'm more famous than you. I'm popular. Police now told you that. Tiglan.
Oh, popular jingle.
Relax, please. It's a case. We all know, understand how corrupt Nigeria is. Don't make it look like Nigeria is like America, where everything is 100%. So now, we now go to the police station. And after the report, police now turned to me, Papa Riano, did you kill her son? I said, no, I don't know what she's talking about. Then police now faced you. They said, Tiglan. Papa Riano said, he didn't kill your son. You said, police, check the video with proof. You don't have to ask Papa Riano. Papa Riano can say anything to lie to defend himself. Check inside the video. The camera the video inside the camera, there's a 10 minutes record that if we bring it out, it will resolve anything. We don't even need to hear from anybody who was there. It is only me that was there. Since you don't believe me, then check inside the camera. And police said, actually, we are not focused on there right now. Okay, we are more focused on the fact that Papa Riano was there. And he said he didn't do it. What else do you want? So right now, me and you, we are neighbors. We came back home. They tell us to go. Okay? We came back home.
That's what they are coming to tell us. So I wasn't at the police station. You were not at the police station.
No problem. So now we came back home. What would you do? Would you be frustrated? Or as a mother, what would you do? After I've killed your son, after I've killed your son or your child?
No, Papa, you didn't kill my son. Maybe after me, I kill your own son.
So how would you feel? I just want to know your feelings.
How will you feel? How will you feel if I get to man? They now told you that I'm not the one that fired your own son. How will you feel?
When they put you into perspective, Baba Mohbad is a human being that lost his son. You have to understand that he feels.
Okay, and Wunmi did not lose her own husband. Liam did not lose her own father.
It's a different husband. And we have not established that
But Liam gets a different father. Will Liam get another father?
We don't know who is Liam's father right now. The case is in court. We don't know. Please, don't even make it.
See, you see that issue of if you should ask yourself question, why is Baba now insisting that if they do the DNA, I don't want the results to be out? When last did Baba said anything about this DNA? No,
that's what they told you, right? No evidence.
When last, just the way you said, the 10-minute video, did you see evidence? Well, did you follow him to the police station? Know what the police told him?
He's frustrated.
I wasn't there.
You know, if we are talking about this justice right now, who has pressured the government to give the government that much vibe to give justice to Mohbad? If I want to put 3 people or 4 people, you will tell me the one that has done more action to see that Mohbad get justice. 1, Papa Mohbad. 2, Mohbad mother. 3, Yomi. And 4, Yomi Fabayi. Who has put more pressure on the government to give justice to Mohbad? Protest, representing and out there, everything. Who can you say with your eyes you see like this? What you don't know how much.
Nobody is putting pressure on the government.
Wait. With your eyes physically like this, between these 4 people, which one would you say that has put in real pressure on the government to give Mohbad justice?
None of them have put pressure on the government. If you are telling me that they are putting pressure on the government, what has the government done? Has the government moved from where they are? Yomi is just coming out to give people stories.
Okay, why is the government
stories?
Okay,
tell me what the government have done.
Why can't Yomi bring the full video? She has the phone. Yomi can ask for her phone and do the forensic herself.
How did you know that Yomi have all the videos? How do you know she has? Yomi never told you that she has the video on her phone.
Okay, but Adura confirmed. Adura confirmed.
Like Yomi said, allegedly that Adura has the full video.
No, please, not allegedly.
Adura
said, the person, quote. Adura said, I'm quoting Adura, right? Adura confirmed that the video is 10 minutes is long. Damola who sent it also confirmed because Damola caught it from a real video.
Then why can't they collect it from those people that said they have
very much. Because Damola claimed he has deleted it from the phone. So police should bring it back.
If Damola has deleted it from the video, what makes you think that the video is with Omomi?
You don't get it. The Omomi was using the phone, right? Then Omomi now gave the phone to Adura. Then Adura now sold the phone to.
Let's not forget, Telegram. Let's not forget there is a bench warrant for Yomi concerning this video again. When even Yomi's lawyer said it on this I think Aries live when they were on that live. He said it that there is a bench of warrant for Yomi, but they do not let Yomi to go because they are afraid maybe they will attack her. They are afraid for her life. That's why they did not let her to go.
No. Yomi was invited, and a lawyer went. No, a lawyer went on behalf of Yomi. Go and listen. The Yomi, Yomi petitioned Yomi, and a lawyer has gone to answer the petition. So there is no any warrant, arrest warrant, or anything. Leave all that cook and do story.
I'm saying it due to the lawyer's submission on that live TV that day. That's exactly what he said. Yomi's lawyer, it's not for me. Yomi's lawyer said the reason why they don't let Yomi to go is because they are afraid for her life. That's why they don't want Yomi to go. Yomi's lawyer, and that time Yomi was also saying it that there is a warrant for Yomi, but.
Wait, are you talking about warrant of arrest or bench warrant?
Bench warrant.
The thing is that
I think that's the warrant of arrest.
When Prime Boy was needed at the station and he refused to come.
Bench warrant.
Do you think that is okay, wait. Do you think that if the government have any evidence against Yomi, do you think that by now, and Yomi have not answered the government, they have declared wanted? Because I don't get it.
See,
the government really
let me tell you, this particular case, this particular video of a thing, if I should point out that the people that destroy this particular thing is from Baba, I'm a strong member of Baba. Papa Yano know that one.
You know,
It's from Baba team, the legal team now, down to Baba himself. Now, why I put
some shit.
Now, all of them. Now, why I put it like this?
They will drag you. Comfy will drag you.
If they like, make them drag. Why I put it like this? When Damola was arrested, Yomi came out and said Adura has been arrested because I think he thought it was Adura that was arrested. Now, Baba went there. I think he went there with his legal team. They went there instead of them to deal with that content of that message that was sent to Yomi. Instead of them to deal with it, try to use that content and make sure Damola did not leave that police station without releasing that complete video. For me, I was thinking that their concerns should not even be who was arrested. Their concern should be the content of that message and that video. That's where the legal team of Baba would have focused on, because that's a confessional message. But they did not focus on it. When Baba came out, he told us that I went there, but it was not Adura, it was Damola. That was the message he gave us, which for me, it's not relevant. We don't want to know who was arrested. What we want to know is, what did you people do? What did you people make use of that content? We are fighting who by Mohbad, and someone confessed that I have a video where Wumi pushed my brother and he died. Why didn't you guys use that content and try to petition whosoever is there to make sure?
They looked away.
I'm coming to make sure that person did not go until that video is being released. They did not do it. They looked away. They let it go. And later, for me now, I ask myself question. So is it that Baba went there to know if it was Adura so they can go and free Adura? Because for you to come and tell us that it was not Adura, it's Damola. So are you telling us that you guys went there to go and free Adura? If it was Adura, to free him and get him out of that prison? They did not do it. Instead, they were the one also coming at Yomi back and forth. They are not even looking at that content. Nothing. All they were against Yomi. He is collecting money. Only.
How much is it with the money?
If you could keep calling someone
Adama, please, I want to ask you a question. Do you know that the first arrest was at Ogombo? The police at Ogombo saw a 3-minute video. If you are telling me that something happened under that 3 minutes that led to back
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
at least 3 seconds. But the 3 seconds that we saw on the internet was where she was having an argument with her husband.
No. That's a different one.
Don't put that together,
don't
please.
mix it up.
Don't mix it up.
That's a different one. The
That
3
was a
second
trial.
video. Don't mix it up. The 3 second video. No, that was not. That was not it. No, that's not the 3 second.
No, don't go
the
there.
3 second
What did you
video.
just say? Okay. That one's a different video, please.
The 3 second video that got Damola arrested, they did not even try to show the faces. They block it with a very.
Damola wasn't arrested because of video.
He was arrested because of let's land.
If you go and listen to it,
Let's land. Damola was arrested. Damola was arrested for fraudulent thing which he did. He tried to defraud Yomi. Now Yomi tried to make the police to look into the content. He was not fighting for the fraud. They wanted to fraud him. He wanted the police to look into that content, that message. Now, that was what I was also expecting Baba's legal team to look into it, instead of them telling people that Yomi is bribing the police. Even if he bribed police on top this particular matter, Yomi did right to bribe the police for them to look at that content.
How are you even sure Baba's legal team have not looked into that?
I'm coming. If Yomi did that thing, the way they claim that Yomi bribed people, bribed the police to join the two cases, the fraudulent case and the case of Mohbad, then for me, I would say Yomi did well to do that kind of thing. The 3-second video that got Damola being jailed and later Adura was arrested also is a different 3-second video from the one they were passing around where Wumi was saying, what are you doing with my chat? What are you doing with my chat? It's a different one, no? That one is a different. For me, I think they use this one to cover up that particular one Yomi is talking about.
Trial, but it doesn't work. Yeah.
They even tried to bring Zomo.
They tried to bring someone.
Yeah, that was a trial. It wouldn't work.
Not just Zomo. They even tried to bring what is this guy Binti. They tried to bring that guy.
That was a trial.
Binti, the guy, all of them failed. Thank God for Mohbad. All of them failed. Both Binti.
That's why I say Baba's team is doing poor in this. So for me, I think like Baba is using the advantage that we are feeling pity, sympathy for him, whilst behind he is trying to cover up his family. That's how for me I see it.
Exactly.
Because when Blessing matter came up again, Baba, when the picture was going around, Baba said that's the photo shoot. It's not Blessing. They use her face.
Swear for them. Swear for people.
It's not correct. Okay. And then until when the video is now released, that's when he now later came back and said, okay, I have asked Blessing. She said she's the one. Like, who will believe that one? No, no matter how we feel pity for you, are you telling us now if we are to ask Blessing question? Because I remember when that white cloth was thrown, we were asking Wumi so many questions that Wumi, why, how many hours, how many days did you take to prepare that white cloth? Why did you prepare that white cloth? Is it that you already know that Mohbad want to buy? Now, let's also ask Blessing the same questions. Why did you prepare that pot?
No, black cloth.
Black plastic. It's a black nylon, but something is inside.
And don't
black
forget,
nylon.
Wumi own was still white. White is better than black.
Yes. Now, let's ask also Blessing question. How many hours or how many days did it take you to prepare that thing again? Did you also know that Mohbad is going to buy? That you have to prepare that kind of thing to come? What did you want to do? To come and counter Wumi or to do what?
Sorry, I have to come in briefly. You know the video. Remember the argument between Mohbad and Gumi that they share the same iCloud, right? Take that into one hand, and the saga between Wumi going to Mama Mohbad to make sure she confiscated the phone from Mama's Mohbad. That proved to say that Wumi has the iCloud, Mohbad's iCloud. Do you agree on that or not? They share the same iCloud, right?
Sorry, but do you know that Mama Mohbad said all the videos, all the information on that phone, that she has everything before giving the phone to Wumi? Go and check. Go and listen to her interview.
Just put
Wumi said what?
1 minute.
That she has all. No, Mama Mohbad said she has all the videos, every details on that phone before giving out to Wumi, giving it back to Wumi.
Listen.
When did that?
Listen.
No, now go and check.
Tiglam.
No, that one.
One minute. Let me answer back, please. Tiglam. When you have a synchronization on iCloud, right? It doesn't mean that iCloud actually is saved to your.
I don't even use iPhone, so I'm
just saying iPhone. It doesn't mean it saves to the physical data hub of that phone. Are you getting the point? So now, there must be a reason for her trying to the reason why she confiscated that phone from Mama Mohbad. All I'm trying to say here is that she has the iCloud access to that CCTV. And I want to believe that Mohbad actually shared that with some other people within the house, right? So what we're saying now is if the police wants to do the right thing, is them exploring the iCloud from either from Wumi's phone or from Mohbad's phone, the deceased phone, or from Madura's phone, or anybody in the house, and they should be able to come up with all the data on that iCloud regarding the CCTV in Mohbad's house and his premises. Do you agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, sorry, I didn't get that. Can you come again? Sorry, I didn't get that.
I said it. Technically, if the police want to do a fantastic job, they should be able to retrieve all the data, right, of the CCTV inside and outside Mohbad's house through the high cloud from Wumi's phone or whoever Mohbad shared the CCTV data with, right? We all know how does the CCTV work. If I share my CCTV with Papa and Yomi, it's in Nigeria, I'm in Europe here, you can be looking in my house 24 hours, 24/7. You know, you can log on and then check it and be looking at it 24/7. Okay. So now, what we're saying here is, if the police want to do the good job, right, they should be able to exploit that area and make it confirm to us that okay, this is what we've seen, and that would be part of the all these 3 seconds video we're talking about, right? So the fact that people are going about, I was on the platform, it was yesterday for a very long time discussing this with you guys. All these are women fine. You know, what's more important is the police has to get to the bottom line of this video. Yomi has given them the lead, right, on the 3 seconds video, but you cannot turn around and tell us that, oh, this has been deleted. Who said, who does that, right? And I actually question the fact that, okay, Yomi is buying 2 phones and all that. I don't really know the reason behind that, because I want to believe that the police are well equipped to do all those things. They can, I mean, it's just a question of going to their lab. They can pick up on the 3, dated back iOS phone that matches whatever, that matches whatever Damola or Adura is having. Right?
But Mr. Richie, from what we heard, they said the CCTV in that house is not working. The CCTV in that house is not working. There's never been a
thorough confirmation, and I want to believe. Let me take you on this track for 1 minute.
Okay.
We all know what's been happening to Mohbad about his securities, right? About his anxiety, about the fear he has, right? And there's no way Mohbad will move into that property without having a functional CCTV.
Mr. Rich, let me just hold you there, please. Let me correct that. Mohbad stays in what's the name? What's the estate there? Go to Ajade, go to that lake as is. Most people just put that CCTV camera. Most of them are not functioning. Go. I stay on that as is. A lot of people just put it there. No. Let's see. Let me tell you something. Most people will put CCTV there. You will think the CCTV is working. Majority of the CCTV there are not working. Some people can come, they will say, oh, they have a CCTV in there. Meanwhile, the CCTV is not working. They can just put it there to scare people away, but it's not functioning.
Okay, let me express something to you. I don't know what kind of CCTV you're talking about, right? The CCTV we are talking about is so simple. Like I'll explain to you. I can have a CCTV on my phone right now, right? It doesn't cost, we're talking about $300-400 max, okay? And you can link that to the camera in the house and the premises around the house, and that will be synchronizing to your phone. If I open it up, I want to see it. You can see your house, you can see what everybody is doing, and he has that, and he even have the monitor installed in his room, in his bedroom, just to prove to you that he has the CCTV intact. Okay, let me tell you something. Maybe another way to look at it. The day he was going to the show, right? He was playing with his son, sitting in the position of where he sit. If you looked at that video wasn't a video from phone to phone. If I repeat that, you guys go and look at it. Go and look at that footage very well. When he had Liam on the floor and was wearing this like kind of pajamas and a tee and just ordinary vest, he was sitting down. Right? I think maybe he was getting closer to the time he wanted to leave the house. He was playing with his son. Looked at the dimension, the angle of that shot is not coming from a phone. Okay? So for you guys saying all these stories that there's no CCTV footage in that house, I disagree. Okay? And when you look at this 3 seconds video as well, you can see
Mr. Richie, please, I want to ask you a question.
one minute.
That...
It's not that's the 3 seconds, right? It doesn't look a captured video. I'm going somewhere. It doesn't look like a captured video from phone to phone. And to prove that further on, right? When you look at what Adura mentioned, right, the way he kind of projects himself, right? He said this is existing, and it's on blah 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 phone, right? And even mentioned. And when you look at the angle of that 3 seconds, it doesn't look like a hand shot from a phone to phone. Yeah, it could be a doctor from phone to like somebody recording from a phone, but the actual camera is inside the house, inside the property, right? And that's a CCTV footage, not phone to phone footage. Okay? So don't come
Richie.
telling us, yes.
Richie, please. Was there a confirmation that the CCTVs in Mohbad's house, as at when he died, were working?
This is what they were saying.
Or this is based on your observation?
This is my own observation, Aristotle.
All right.
You know,
no one.
Thank you. It's based on my own observation. Yeah. And because I looked at the angle so many times, especially when Mohbad.
I think Richie.
Yeah.
I think the
was playing with his son, right, sitting in the sitting room. That is not a phone recording video, guys. That's coming
Richie,
from a CCTV footage. Maybe he now played it back on his phone.
That's not a CCTV.
Richie, wait. That CCTV of not working. That one is not confirmed yet because Darusha said the CCTV was working, but it got spoiled. And then again, Lifestyle was asked. Lifestyle said the thing was installed in their room, so they don't know if it's working or not working. Wunmi is the only one that said the CCTV is not working. For Darusha, he said it was working, but it got broken. So it's not straightforward yet.
Listen, if I'm a police officer, right, I look at what has been happening to Mo before even coming to that new house. And I want to assure you, the first priority of somebody in that kind of condition is to make sure that CCTV works. But that's part of his security.
Mr. Richie, let me tell you something. You see, to maintain CCTV is cheap over here. It is cheaper here. Hold on, Mr. Richie. Can you please hold on?
Okay.
To maintain CCTV here we have is cheaper. You can always be on 24 hours internet, broadband, and everything. But back home, do you think it's because everybody has CCTV in their house? Do you think it's everybody that can run that CCTV for 24 hours?
Okay.
Due to the data it's consumed.
Now, let me tell you, Mohbad is an upper class citizen in Nigeria. It's not upper middle class. I will use that word. Right? Upper middle class. Okay? So all these things it means nothing to him. Let's be realistic. For his security, for his rest of mind.
Upper class.
Let's stop judging with what we see.
Where they use partners. The upper class without.
Upper middle class, I'm saying. Let's be realistic.
Mr. Richie, let's stop judging by what. Let's stop judging by what, Mr. Richie. Let's stop judging by what, Mr. Richie.
No, 1 minute, please. How many people that can live the way Mohbad is living in Nigeria? Let's start from there.
You say?
How is he living?
How many people can afford, right, a whole house where he's living and accommodate people with him? How many people are in that?
He's living in a duplex, right?
Exactly.
Mr. Richie, let me tell you something. Before I moved to here, I stay in Vigis. I can give my road address.
In the area.
How many people can live like that?
How much is the maintenance fee? 10,000, 50,000. How much is it?
I don't know why you want to
please guess for me. Let him know what you're talking about. Because the register price I have here, I'm seeing 50,000, 40,000, 60K. So I don't know which one you're talking about. Please give us a number, please.
For which estate? Maintenance of what? Of
CCTV camera. I mean, any size.
I'm not saying, I'm saying the internet because he runs with internet.
So you are saying Mohbad cannot
He's not
maintain? Me here, I can stream on the internet 24 hours. Mohbad cannot live on the internet 24 hours. Am I richer than Mohbad?
I don't know why people are playing this guy down.
Let me tell you something. Do you know that, Papa Riano, hold on. Do you know that these people, these guys, these couples were staying with people for months before they were able to get an accommodation for themselves?
I'm richer than Mohbad. I'm richer than Mohbad.
Do you know they were staying with people before they were? Papa Riano, do you know that they were staying with people before they were able to get money, gather money to get an accommodation for themselves? Do you know that?
No, it wasn't about money. It wasn't about money.
Always excuse.
It wasn't about money. It's about people.
If it's not about money, is he going to pay his rent with his teeth? No. You are saying it's not about money. If you live in Lekki, hold on, Mr.
No. For a comfortable place. It's not about money.
It's not about looking for a comfort. Go and listen to Wumi's interview.
With all these excuse.
Adama, hold on, please. When they left Malians, they left practically with nothing. So if he left with how would he now get an accommodation for himself? Will he go and meet the landlord and say, because I'm a Mohbad, can you give me the
Let me say my last word and go and sleep.
He acquired the land for Liam.
Let me say my last word.
When did he acquire the land? He acquired the land when he went to England for his show.
With all these excuses, the only people my blame they go to is Babali Gutin, because the reason you see now, let's watch this, see the logic. Women's team are even supporting the act Baba took, that they did not focus on this 3 seconds video. They support it. They are hailing it. They are glad that nobody put attention on that 3 seconds video. With Baba has seen blood before in his son's house, full of blood. According to him, a cloth, a groove full of blood. And then you saw your son under the staircase, but you were not able to record all of those evidences. Now, evidences don't come for your face to face, that I have a video where they pushed my brother. Instead of Baba's legal team to now hold on to this particular one, because our clients have made mistake before. He did not record that first evidence. This one now make we catch him like we don't get him like this, and make sure we get this particular video they are talking about. Instead of them to do it, instead they ignore it, and that they even try to come at the person that is trying to push it again. They come at the person over and over just to destroy the total evidence. And I'm even seeing Baba supporter being happy that thank God they said the video has been deleted. It's no more. Thank God now the video don't delete. Like, you are fighting for justice and they delete evidence and you are happy about it. Which justice are you fighting for? You are happy that they destroy evidence. So for me, all the blame that Baba said, me I go push him for now. It's like
your papa had Adama. Lori Burukuni. We're talking to Papa Mohbad anyhow.
You go to delivering his own mother. Now the evidence is here. It's like his words are not working with his action. So me I go catch my baby. Good night.
Damage control for Arifa.
This Mohbad that he said doesn't have money. Look at it. Mohbad said he has filling station. Listen to this song. He said he has filling station and he has this, he has that.
I want to challenge the fact that you just brought out. I want to challenge it. All right. Young India, rich India. Wait, if you remember when this case just started, 2023, when Baba came out, from Baba's
If
first
you don't run, come out.
experience
Arifa
talking
gay,
about
gay.
Mohbad, he did not report Mohbad as someone that is rich. He reported Mohbad as
Adama, you
someone
don't
that
run.
is just growing, coming out of a bad situation.
Set of people.
And that was also supported by
Okay, now Papa
Baba's
don't come
maybe
outside
cousin
today,
or
now him,
something.
now
That
come
man
this night.
that came out that made us to know that Blessing had given Baba full information earlier. And the man was trying to tell us that on the day of Liam's christening, he was even mediating with Mohbad to be taking care of the father. If he can be giving him salary, 20,000 or 50,000. You get what I mean?
200,000.
Yes. It was it 200,000 you said?
Yes, he was paying that 200,000. And even bought a Capstar. Nissan Capstar.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
What the guy was saying was he should place that he should be taking care of his father. That he should try to place him on salary. You see, the way the man was talking then, he was talking in a way that Mohbad is still struggling. They don't really know the full extent of his wealth. It seems it is when he died that they are having appreciation. And what are his wealth? Is royalties. This is the wealth I can really say Mohbad has. Because Mohbad did not build a house. That other house, he rented it. He didn't build a house. So it is royalty really, which still comes with a lot of litigation regarding. So what I'm trying to say, Papariano, is if we want to take what you just played to say maybe Mohbad has some kind of wealth, if that is it, I think this family we really would have gone to war if they knew he's very, very rich before now. They would have gone to war.
Yes, because
earlier.
Yeah, look at the war they are fighting on 2 plots of land that is not even more than 10 million naira.
Thank you.
Maybe 20 million naira. Right? This is something that has over cocaine that have filling station. That paid money to bought one car like that said they deposited $20,000.
$20 million. How much are they selling land?
This is somebody who bought shop, who rented shop for the mother, want to give her 5 million. You know, was just spending lavishly.
He bought his a Capstar.
They were not close to Mohbad.
They were not close. Thank you very much.
But Baba would not have said that. They were not close. That Mohbad.
Yes, so what I was telling you.
Aristocrat, Mohbad hid his wealth very well from his dad. That's just about it.
So that comes to another question.
Mr. Richie, there is no wealth anywhere. It's just music royalty. There's no wealth anywhere for Mohbad.
No, let me take you up on what you just said. Let me take you on what you just said. If a son that the father claimed that Enike Jimini is my second, is my best friend, he has hidden so many things from. Now tell me the closeness between them.
Okay.
That he wants to claim that he knows him in and out. Because he's claiming as if he knows Mohbad in and out.
Yes, you know him in and out.
Wake up together.
You can talk, man.
Yeah, Papariano, I want to take you people back because there was a video I watched. If they are claiming Mohbad's CCTV is not working, where Mohbad was cooking in the kitchen and we was watching him in the camera, telling Mohbad that he's not cooking the thing well, and it is showing. Do you people, are you aware of that video?
Please, can you share the video, sir?
Yes, they said that was sold out.
That is the lie. Which
Looked into that.
Sir, show us the video, sir.
No, I don't have the video, but I came across it. It was, Mohbad didn't get a house. He moved from Madia house to Becky. Which old house are you people talking about now? I don't know.
There was a house at Osaka, London, where Baba Mohbad said Zomo came before, where they are claiming that this fight happened. That this fight is not in the new house; it's the one in Osaka, London.
And don't forget when
the old house.
When Mohbad was with the Malians, he wasn't living with Naira Marley directly, but they were living in Naira Marley's property, another building entirely. Okay. And after he left there, he moved with Bella Shmurda. Yeah, eventually, and before he got a new house. So I don't know which one are you talking about, basically.
I don't actually know the house exactly, but there was a video.
But to go back to the CCTV footage, just go and look on the day, on that fateful Sunday, right? Mohbad was sitting on a setting. He has his boy with just knocked out from his leg, sitting on the floor, right? And he stood up to get something and he came back. That footage is not phone footage. When you look at the height of the position of the camera beaming at Mohbad, it's not hand footage. Right?
Can you share the footage so that we also can see what you're saying?
It's there. I don't normally keep this video, right? But it's there.
It's in the open, Abi.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, this is on the day he was living. On that day.
He was living for his trip?
Yeah, for the show.
For the show?
Yeah, because
the only one I've seen for the show
is the outside.
Was the one he was trying to outside. Yes.
Yeah,
that is what is common.
There's one inside the house, right? He was wearing the pajamas. He was wearing the pajamas.
Same
pajamas bottle.
I've never seen that.
Because you know why I said the same day? You looked at the hair.
He was wearing it alive or dead.
Alive, of course.
I
said he was playing with the sun.
The video is on Instagram. It's not a CCTV. The video is on Instagram. You can never say that video is a CCTV video, Mr. Richie. It's on. Let me look at the page. Maybe Mariano can go there and Google it. Let me.
When you go home for here, they talking. Go with me platform. No, bring you here.
Oh, are we getting cut off?
She went to look for it because the only video I've seen that was for the day of the
Mariano,
was the one they was going into.
Look for this page on TikTok.
You should try to bring it out and play it now.
I don't know how to play. Let me don't lie to you, but let me just send you the link on Instagram.
Send to somebody. That phone is not. I'm using that phone. You can't do it for me. Who can receive the video? Can anybody receive it? Can anybody do that? Comment section. Where are my moderators? Where are my leading counsels? My leading counsels. Oh yeah, now let's see who wants.
Yeah, I think it was the day before the show. They say yeah.
Who wants it on the WhatsApp group? Leading counsels, where are you guys? Leading.
So, Arishka, to answer your question about the relationship between fathers and son, you know, I think, to be honest with you, I shouldn't be using myself as an example, or my family as an example. It happens a lot, right? That you don't expose the extent of your wealth to your dad, right? Mostly if you know that, okay, maybe there's some other few things. If you remember the very first time he gave his dad 300,000, the dad was saying it on the Sakuma's video. That was initial stage when in 2019, when he first joined the Malians, right? He came back to the house with 300,000 and the dad was worried that, well, how do you get this money? Where do you get this money and all that? And he gave the money for the dad and he even worked on the house, on his dad's house, you know, finish off the painting and all that. So all I'm saying to you is Mohbad could be that kind of person. It doesn't necessarily need to extend or to reflect being a quiet person, a private person. The extent of his work is that. I want to take it like that.
What did you say? No, I disagree.
It doesn't.
Me, I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree.
This is what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying. Remember something, Richie.
Yeah.
Remember something, Richie.
Yeah.
When Joseph Aloba first came out, do you remember? Can you picture the state of the apartment he was? Can you picture it? The state of the apartment he was. If his son, wait, Laubaba, if his son that he said, you see, there is something that I don't like to move away from. I quote from what people say. From his own account, he's telling us that they are very, very close. As a matter of fact, he's his main confidant. Now, if someone that is my main confidant and Otinchi Fomoe, it means pé periodically, Wale.
You saw the way people gave handout to the people.
Thank you. Now, look at the state of his house as at when he was first interviewed. That thing was not good. It wasn't good. So it shows it did not really reflect some things. Now, in that state of that house, collaborate what that man that came to tell, I've forgotten his name, that Baba Mohbad, that guy that told us the history of how they married and all that and all that. So he collaborated in intervening, trying
Are you talking about Sakuma magazine, video magazine?
No, not Sakuma now. You know, there was this man, that it was the man told us that it was Arelu when they were showing Aleru that Mama Mohbad will enter a neighbor's room to go and bang Kosara. You know that man that told us those stories, how they started and everything. So that guy you know, it was that guy that really, then it was that guy that opened our eyes that Baba Mohbad was hiding some facts. And I think it was Buki Jesse that brought the man outside himself. And the man was saying that even when they were doing naming, the way things were, the food.
Blessing spoke to Baba Mohbad. That man. Dayo.
It was that man. So Dayo, okay. It was that same man that was now saying that he even told Mohbad that he can place his father on salary in a way that monthly, that's something it takes another. So what I'm trying to say in essence is this. After the death of Mohbad, you can also see that even when it comes to his burial, it took someone to send them money to plan for Mohbad's burial. So if Mohbad was truly rich, the way everybody is saying now, would they be waiting for someone to send them money? Even if someone sent them 2 million, wouldn't they, as a family, have a money that is ready somewhere to even give him a befitting burial? So if nobody gave them that 2 million, it means I don't know the kind of burial they will have given to him now. I don't know, because they treated him as someone that had nothing. That had nothing, man. Truth be told.
Thank you.
So in a situation where from what Opariano played, the guy, and at times me as a person, maybe because I've been in that industry before. Yeah. Maybe because I've been in that industry before. At times when musicians say things, it doesn't necessarily mean it's 100%.
Could be a prophecy.
At times they are composing. Yes. They say things, they build things. You know, it has to form the rhythm and all that. But let's get something straight. The way Baba Mohbad first came out, the way these people portrayed Mohbad, even saying that it has to take someone to send them money, send money to money, and they someone even sent them 2 million. They went to buy coffee that is meant for 15-year-olds. What are we talking about?
Thank you. Aristocrats.
You know, they did behave as if that guy had money.
Please, aristocrat. Before Mohbad passed on, right? He rented a very big shop for his mom. Okay. And he has even gave the money to Yomi to follow his mom to go and fill up the shop. Maybe to the tune of 5 million, whatever.
Yes. Akuma showed that shop.
Yeah, and he actually gave the money out. Before then, he bought his dad a Nissan Capstar. Right? Nissan Capstar, I want to say it's probably the region of 2 million or something, right? Okay. And was given his dad money. So are you not telling me? He
also paid deposit for his own car.
Exactly. So are you not telling me this guy doesn't have money?
And he rented the whole of that apartment.
Richie, you are not getting my point.
You are not getting Aristocrat. Aristocrat is quoting the.
You are not getting my
Mohbad
point.
belief. Not that he's saying that Mohbad
You are not getting my point. I'm not saying Mohbad don't.
Baba is not aware.
I am telling you there is a discord between his father and himself.
Obviously. 100%.
The father came out. See, the father came out to show us that LK Jimini is like they are both two pals. Very, very close.
That's
but the reality. Yes, but the reality of things happening in Mohbad's life. Mohbad is closer to strangers than his own families.
Do you even understand? There was some time, right? They were saying that Mohbad was confidential. Aristo, let me back that up. They were saying sometime Mohbad was even confidential on Abu Ebel, that they should go and ask him something. Can you see?
Very.
Just imagine. Why not go ask the father? And the father is deceiving us here, saying it's close to Mohbad. Nonsense.
It's capital.
All he knows is a plot of land.
Could be that he likes him too. It doesn't have to be that he must tell him everything. You know, if he's married,
tell him major things. If you have a house, tell your father.
If you are married, there are things that you share your spouse.
Let me ask you something, Kono. Between your friend and your father, who would you rather tell if you bought a land? Sorry, if you bought a house?
Of course, there are some things I'll tell my friend, and there are some things I'll tell my father.
I just ask you now, if you bought a house, who would you rather tell, your friend or your father?
I can decide to tell my friend and not tell my father. Yeah.
That means you're closer to that friend than your father.
No. It doesn't mean my friend is better than my father.
Let's be realistic, right? Mohbad, I want to think, maybe pardon me. Mohbad has little thing about his dad, right? As you can all see, he wants his mom and his dad to get back together. Are you getting the point? So, for some reason, he's not showing that positive side that his dad is with another woman, right? Let's be realistic. Yeah. Yes. So he has the kind of resentment, if I use that word, whether we like it or not, right? He has kind of resentment, so he doesn't expose many things to his dad as that claims it, honestly speaking.
All right, Richie. Another thing that you just, another can of worm that I will open for you for what you just said is this. Remember when Baba Mohbad said when he got to that house, when he saw the lawyer, Papa Riano, you remember when Ishak opened Baba Mohbad's yansh, when he was asked if he asked about his property, what did Baba Mohbad said he first remembered when he saw the lawyer? He remembered landed property. Thank you. It shows
not house, nothing.
Nothing. Now, there is something that is coming to me as a person. One thing, if Baba Mohbad actually understood the providence, the wealth of his son,
no.
This fight
initially, maybe now.
Wait, Baba, relax, Joe.
We are talking initially. Now that is then, not
initially. Now. That's what I'm saying. Initially, he doesn't know because he first came out as someone that is suffering. Check his first video now. He came out as someone that is really suffering. Now,
he even mentioned it.
So there's something I want to show you. It is not when your loved one died that you now call me to say I am the most caring person. No. Because I continue to say something. I said that family is disgruntled, disjointed, scattered.
Obvious.
And there is something we should take here. And we are family people. You see, there is a stage in your life that you are closer to even your wife relative than your own family. It depends on how your family have stayed with you. If you have a very strong bond with your own family, you will find out that they will always be present in your life. But as a man, and I'm talking from a man's perspective, it comes a time that you are always lonely. And it is those who show love to you that you move towards to. And those who want your progress that you move towards to. Yeah, it could be. I'm not saying it is correct. I'm not saying it could be that Wumi's family are looking for more progress for this guy than his own family. Hence, a lot of things they can control it. Of course, when people have power on certain things, they can control you to their own advantage. But when your own family is not too close to you, it's also affecting you. And we could see this thing affected this guy a lot.
Of course, but on the other hand,
and it allowed that his wife to say, we can say manipulate
cow.
And it became a cash cow. It allowed that, yes, it's not a matter of cash cow. It is where he found love. Men, you see, men like to lie to themselves. Men lie to themselves. You see, men are the weakest. They are only strong physically. They are the weakest. Because a man, you find out that you work so hard. Even 10% of your wealth, you know they enjoy it. Now, the time you spend with your friend to go to hang out, or maybe you have side chick, you dey spend money like that. Everything you have, you share it with others.
Mr. Mr. Sorry to interject you. I'm so sorry to interject. Let me give you an example. When I wanted to move here some years back, my junior sister stays with me. My husband called him and said, "Come, your auntie wants to move abroad. Can you manage my business for me before I can move?" My husband has his brothers around him. My junior sister, my own blood, managed my husband's business, signed his check. She does everything for him. That is how he trusted my siblings. And that is where he feels that this is the family that I can trust. Because when people keep saying Baba Mohbad and Mohbad are very close, how come everything Mohbad is doing is only Wumi's mom that is aware of every of his achievements? His father is not aware of it. They are not close. He's not finding love with his father. He's not finding peace.
That's
He's
kind of
finding peace and love with Wumi. It's not, no. That's where he's finding love. That's where he's finding peace. Anywhere you find peace and rest of mind, that is your resting place. It is what gives you joy that you hold on to. You cannot tell me that if I'm giving my husband a problem, I don't expect him to hold on to me. He will definitely look for a way to find where to get a peace.
The fact
All the land, Wumi, all the land. No, Madam Kuru, let me talk. All the properties Mohbad got now. It is no. If you listen, to Karimo, Karimo said no. Karimo said she was supposed to get that land. She was supposed to buy that land before Mohbad bought that land. Or am I lying, Mr. Aristocrat? That was what Karimo said.
Yes.
Yes. Karimo, because
she mentioned
how many times have Josie, Mr.
But the same Karimo was saying Mohbad doesn't have anything, and that's a bollocks.
Karimo said that land was supposed to get.
Before they exhumed the body.
Yes. Karimo said she was supposed to buy that land. Karimo was supposed to buy that land.
I'm just going about a statement. Oh, she doesn't have anything. That's a bollocks.
No, Richie, please, we use that statement where Karimo mentioned that except that land and the house in Lekki, Mohbad doesn't have anything.
It's not Mohbad that holds the house in Lekki. Mohbad rented a house.
Karimo just aside of that land and the property has in Lekki.
That property is not for Mohbad. It's a rented apartment. Even Mama Mohbad confirmed.
How is it that you know so much? You seem to know so much about these people.
No, now, Papariano, you saw the video now when they were having issue of who went to park Mohbad's property. Mama Mohbad said the landlord asked us to come and empty the house, that they need their house. You saw the video online that when they were arguing who took the AC, who took that, the landlord asked them to come and take Mohbad's property out of the house. Even Mama Mohbad confirmed it. That they rented the place. The landlord asked them to come and vacate the place, that they need the place. That's the only land he has, and the royalty that they're expecting from Malians.
If the father is serious, wouldn't he have investigated whether Mohbad owned that house or not? Because as the father of God's land registry, as the father, what if they make a fake document and give to the mother, and then she can't even read, and then they go empty the place?
Oh, you don't understand all this thing. I don't know why people are just being naive about it.
They empty on a legal base. The father is just the one killing this case simple because people around him don't want justice, and that's why I hold that Guresi responsible. That guy is a stupid man. He's just holding that. It's not Guresi is not letting people can help that man. It's not letting people can help that man come help the man. I swear, he's just holding the man, taking him away from everybody. He's the one allowing
what I'm saying is that if Wumi's mom has not promised Mohbad to buy 2 plots of land, what has Mohbad promised that guy to have achieved in his life? Even the land the guy bought is for his father. Lulu, let me talk. Mr. Mohbad came out to say all this.
Let me tell something. Let me tell something. Adibin Mohbad was with a man like Yomi like this. Do you think all this shit Wumi is doing, she can do it? Wumi will watch shit.
Which shit is Wumi doing? Because people keep saying Wumi.
Baba is know you are and would correct. That is why they are doing this shit to him. If he was look at you.
Mr. Papariano, what I'm saying is that all the land Mohbad bought in the Ikorodu for his father, the one he bought in Ikiti for his father, the only land that is on.
So he now has the land in Ikorodu.
This one is said it now. Mr. Luba said it. I'm listening.
Please, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
So, in your view, you believe all the stuff that you mentioned, that's the only thing Mohbad has, right? This is why I'm asking this question. Remember, we're discussing that it doesn't expose himself to his dad, or rather to his mom, instead of his wealth, okay? The mouth, it's just a voice, okay? You don't know exactly what is happening. Because another thing I wanted to tell you, okay, if I told you that rumor has it that the 2 plots facing his house, adjacent to his house, Mohbad owns that place. How about that for a change? So you guys, I'm just saying this.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Richie. You know what destroyed this case? You know what destroyed this Mohbad's case? It is all about this said, that said, that one said, that one said. There is no concrete evidence to prove all this. That's where the problem is coming from. You live in a civilized country. Madam, please, let me talk. What I'm saying is that you live in a civilized country, Mr. Richie. If there is any case, before they can take it to this length, there must be an evidence. All we've been saying for 18 months is just mercy. Prime Boy said this. Zumo said this. Mohbad said this. Baba Mohbad said this. Yomi said this. Can we just bring out something? Look, I'm a good supporter of Wumi, but let me don't lie to you. If I see anything today that proves that Wumi find her husband, I will not lie to you. I'll be among the first person to stone her. That's what I'm saying. But the question I want to keep asking you, sir.
Let me say something. You see, where I'm going is this. And me, I like to put things the way I see them. Number one, the family made Mohbad to be vulnerable. Now, let's now go back to where Mohbad's problem is. Because he wasn't close to his family. Because he was not close to the family. And without even knowing his history, for someone to send them 2 million, and it is only that 2 million that they use 1 million to do his burial, as if they just buried a nobody. It shows how little his own family knows how prosperous the guy was. Therefore, we can say that because of the limited information the family, his own family side, had about him while he was alive, ab initio, if some people that had want to hide things will have hidden a whole lot of things that they don't even know about. And that was why I told Papariano that if they had known the extent of his prosperity, it could have been more of war than where we are today. Because by now, even with the information they have, I had expected Baba his lawyers to have gotten administrator for Mohbad's estate in court. They should have gone to fight by now.
Let me not bust you.
That everything will still be there. So that nobody will tamper it. At the end of the day, when they are through with the DNA, with whatever, they can come down and handle the matter as family. But they can't even do that. They are not even doing that. Even Baba Mohbad is just calling himself his frame.
Aristocrats.
He's enjoying his frame. Instead of fame.
The money for the show Mohbad went, right? That show, that appearance show, right, was around about 4 million or so from the one ahead. And that money, Mohbad actually instructs the money to be paid to his dad account. Has Baba ever come out to debunk that?
Really? Did you confirm that?
I'm not confirming it, but that's what I heard, right? Allegedly. But
okay. Let's put it as one of those stories. You see,
and that money was paid a week before the show.
Now, that is what I'm trying to say. Now, there have been story unfolding. Please, I'm not fighting anybody. Now, this now points to the fact. Why is it that the family that ought to be fighting tooth and nail, that says anything that comes our way, that we hear could be pointed to what killed our son, we must find it out. Why is it that it is the family that is always reluctant to act? But when it comes to something that has to do with money, ego, DNA, something, that one, they cash there for body. So, and Papariano, you will remember in 2024, early 24, when we were debating that, I said, we don't need the family for the public to help in this case. You can now attest at the stage we are today that if the public have acted without the family, if the public have been beating everybody, the family or the government too, and saying we want to get story, we will have gotten something better from this thing. Because truth be told, if the public only face the government will draw anybody around him that can give them information, and they will get it out of them. So whether the family wants it or not, it is the state that is persecuting it. The DNA that the family is persecuting, where are they today? Where are they today? We are not hearing anything even about the DNA that they were making so much noise about. We are not. So in this case itself, everything is turning to the more you see or the less you hear, the more you see. It has turned to abracadabra. And the family has not come out so strong. Instead of facing what is important,
okay,
they are more interested in fighting little.
Let me rephrase it again. I did not attest, okay, that because it's a criminal case that any foundation can work without the family. I said it will be difficult for any foundation to pursue this justice for Mohbad at that time without a member of the family. And I gave reasons. And I said that we already got into the hand of the family. They are already established in the case. Any other person that comes in the case, they are ready to fight the person. And even if it were you, Yomi, Fabayi, anybody that comes, who doesn't cooperate with them, they're ready to fight with the person because they are making money from it. Believe me right now, if not for this 3 seconds video, believe me, even if it is anybody who was in this case, the person won't be relevant. Because the family has, we have given them the frame. And now they have gotten the frame, they are using it against the interests of the people who give them the frame. If it had been public frame, global yes, frame. Exactly. No, with the public give them the frame. Because without us interviewing them, coming to them, they won't get the frame. Okay? He didn't get the frame through his music. He had buried Mohbad and forgotten. But we resurrected everything and we made it frame. So after giving them the frame, instead of them to do what we wanted, they started playing games. Example of the game is a DNA. Now, going to the autopsy, the best person to apply for the autopsy
It's the family, right? A foundation who is interested, who is in the case. Fine, a foundation who is in the case can also apply for it, and under the discretion of the magistrate, that will be allowed, that will be given. But me, I'm not even talking about the case. Even the public had got this case from the beginning. It was right in their hand. Like, let's say Oriomi Hamzat was in this case, and Baba was only under him. All right, the man will be the one leading, even on the DNA, civil, or whatever angle. The man will be the one leading, and that would have been a big plus. But because we have already made the family to be leading, right, and they have tested the milk. They have seen how people are blind, supporting, crying. So now, even if any other person comes, you see, look at every other person that has come who truly, genuinely could have helped. They fought the person, they labored, and they kicked them away because they feel you're coming. Instead of them to focus on Mohbad royalty, they are focusing on the petty, little money that they get from people who are working so hard, from the lion gift, Igiwedu, and all those things. In fact, they are even competing with TikTokers right now who to receive more gifts. It has got to that extent. Very soon, don't be shocked that Mohbad will be in the life and say, I've not received today gift to, give me, power tap. So don't be shocked. So now it has gotten there. Look at their fight against Yomi. It's unreasonable. But the only thing that gave Yomi a little bit of ground was because Yomi was able to do his own manipulation. He talked about CCTV camera. I mean, believe me too. I wanted a public to take back this case because of the misbehavior of the developer since last year. But I was telling myself, how do you do that? Okay, because we have already galvanized many people to believe them. I remember when I was saying, Baba Mohbad is the father of the year. He's the father of the year. And people were changing their name from their name to Aloba. They will add Aloba to their name. They have been bought. Okay, I'm not going to easily call them back again. Guys, please, Baba is no longer the father of the year. It is too late. It is too late. They are already there right now. They're not going to change anytime soon. So then I was telling myself, what would happen? God, please do miracle. And to God be the glory, Yomi just came and said, there exists a central storage. There exists a CCTV central storage. And now, that kind of people who are expecting, who are hopeless now, who are expecting something, they fall into that trap of central storage. Then later on, in the process of looking for the central storage, though we couldn't get the central storage, but we got 3 seconds, right? And that 3 seconds now, Mohbad, because they are usually against anybody who is trying to make wave, they were against the 3 seconds because they know that we took attention away from them. So, and to them, that is what has been able to make the public take this case back. To some certain extent, though, that I can say on a scale of maybe right now, public is about 60% against Baba, 60 to 70% age against Baba Mohbad. Even his biggest bloggers, then, all of them are relinquishing that this man is not really giving us what we really wanted. So, yes, I didn't just mean practically that public couldn't handle this case then when I spoke to you. No. I mean because looking at the situation of things, I know they will come for anybody. Even if it is you, then that everybody say, let us galvanize behind you. It is only the reasonable ones, the few ones, the ones who are already bought, who are sold them. Unless you do something magical before those ones they are already blind. Those ones will never see unless something else, like, it's open to them. That is when they will change. And that is what I was talking about. That if anybody is to go with where we were already, if anybody should pursue on, it is difficult to go on without the family. You will need them at one point or the other. Maybe on DNA, you may need them, and then use that to lead the criminal case. So that's what I mean. I do not mean that like a public cannot lead public. Public can lead public, of course, and that should have been from the beginning. Like in the case of Timothy and Adegoke, public was the one leading. Oriomi was representing the public. It was not the family, but it was the public leading. So, and right now, there are just so many holes right now. But fine, it is what it is. We move. Yeah, we move.
And just another one point. Moving forward, when it comes to Mohbad's estate, and when you look at the money being cashed in on a daily basis from all these music media houses like Apple, Spotify, and all that. So where does the money goes? As Baba people, are they aware of all these things? How would that be resolved moving forward? Because
that's an account now.
Yeah,
your royalty. That's the way royalty is paid. There are names of people and account already given. So as they are doing it, there is always a period where they send money to the registered bank accounts and every other thing. I think even when the time comes, if they get their acts together and they get legal people to come into it to look into his estate, they will check the account from certain dates until the date they want to evaluate it. They will see what comes in and they will see how those money moved and all that. They can always find out those things. But
the history.
Yeah, they will check. It's like checking the bank account. You go and check everything. They will see as they are paying. If only Spotify will record times 400% growth over 2024, over 2023 as to royalty, how much more of other platforms? So there is some level of money coming in. So it is left for them actually to face what is important. The family is here to face what is important. And their case is like this. For those who understand Yoruba, let me give us this added. You see, Yoruba is a very strong language. And in literature, Yoruba is more of poetry. You see, in Yoruba, they say there is 100 oshi, lowa laye, 100 misfortune that is in the world. They say, Olode ogba ogun, that is an hunter takes 20. Onitete ogba ogun, that is a gambler, takes 30. While Tinu mini maashe ogba ogota, someone that is headstrong, a dogged person, a self-centered person, a stubborn person, takes 60. Now, let me explain what that thing is saying. An hunter will go into the bush and kill an elephant. He doesn't bring it home to eat. He sells it. So after he has killed an elephant, he will go and meet someone that has been sleeping at home, that is rich. I want to sell this for 1,000 naira. That one will say, because he only needs the money, that one will say, no. Even though that thing worth 10,000, he will say, I'll pay you 500. Okay, pay 600. He will pay the person. He will now take from his money again to go and buy something. Maybe that person is a trader. To go and buy food, gari and rice from that person so that he can eat, because he cannot eat his gain. So that is for an hunter. You can see how foolish he is. Now, let's go to a gambler. A gambler will sit in one place. He will be playing, he will be gambling. They will tell him 5 odd, 2 odd. He will use all his money, everything he has. Even when he has made profit, he will not want to go. Because he's so greedy, he will still play and be there and play till he loses everything. So all he does is working for the people that organize the game. Now let's go to a self-centered person, a stubborn person that got 60. A good example, King Solomon. King Solomon, his parents had taught him, don't go with the foreign people. Don't go with people with other gods. But because he's headstrong and stubborn, he went to marry Queen of Sheba, and that ended his life. So for someone that is very, very difficult, because it is what is inside you that you will do. You will not listen to other people. You tell them they don't know. They don't know anything. That is the case of these people. They are coming, they said they call people to help them. People are helping them. They are now telling people We are the ones to decide, though, because we are the one that called you people. For the fact that you gave us money, you can advise us. You cannot cry more than the bereaved. No people, now family matter. Now this way we say we go do it. At the end of the day, they will lose everything, and that is the case of this thing. Because those who they said a fly that refuses to listen to advice will be buried with the shit. Or a dog that refuses to hear the whistle of the hunter will get lost and will be killed by wild animals. And that is what is happening here. We can sit here and see that in this case, these people are not getting it right. This is what is important for them to do. But they are not. They are interested in little things. Frame is what they are interested in. Frame is what they are interested in. Little things. Remember when this case started? All the money they contributed for these people. Where is the money now? The money is gone.
They have built house. Baba has built house, has done studio. He has done a studio.
He has done studio.
His church is upcoming.
And he feels he's enjoying it, but he has forgotten that
Exactly.
If they are dashing you things, you your capacity is not that. And it's just like, but who are we? We cannot cry more than the bereaved. We can't. Lord, we help them, sir. Just have to do what is
Mr.
right.
Jack.
And they refuse to do it.
Go, Mr. Jack.
Oh, Mr. Richie. Yeah, good morning. Sir, good morning, aristocrat. Good morning, Papa.
Jack, where did you go? You went to fight. Or you have gone to do evangelism.
I just I easily lose my voice to money, especially when I go inside the cold without jacket. Sometimes I just go out without jacket. So, yeah. So that's the reason I wish I could talk this night, but I can't.
Yeah, it's the time of the year, huh? Spring.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for that, man.
Yeah, thanks, boss. Appreciate it. Yeah, I actually just woke up and I was enjoying the conversation. So, yeah, so when I came, I just said, okay, I'll come above. I know I can't talk. The voice is gonna get worse.
It's okay, just relax. Take your time, relax, and you'll be fine.
Thanks.
Yes, me myself, I'm of a very big expectation, waiting for what comes on Friday. Today is already Thursday in Nigeria, so tomorrow is inquest. We are very excited whenever there's inquest, but all the time we just get pissed off after the inquest.
Oh, by the way, maybe you guys tell me this. On the platform was ITGAP platform, there was a question that was asked. I was surprised when they were saying that apparently the Baba autopsy wasn't quite ready. They said initially maybe the pathology wasn't available, and then there was
I didn't hear that. I heard two of the doctors that were invited. One of them would not show up, and then they were talking about the fact that the people that were supposed to speak on tomorrow's inquest on Friday Friday inquest was supposed to be the pathology one to come and tell what came Mohbad, and also in the Kuramet hospital where Mohbad was declared dead. So the doctors who were there who declared him dead, who saw the BID, okay, so they were also invited. So they are having issue with that doctor that they are not available. So I think one of them also. But when it comes to pathology, who want to tell what came about, I don't think anybody has complained that it's not available. That's the most important.
Okay, that means that's wrong information then, because they were telling me that twice that they missed out on this the autopsy report due to the unavailability of the pathologist.
But it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. We shouldn't bother ourselves.
Okay. All right.
Tomorrow is here. Yeah.
That's good then.
Tomorrow is here.
Super. And I was surprised.
For me, no expectation from anything. As they come now, you will take up. Seriously. No, I don't have any expectation.
The question they asked me as well, Papa, I know you asked that question before I closed off this evening, is you asked the question, you actually made it 4 people. Liam, Joseph Aloba, and you mentioned about 4 people. There's Yomi there in the mix. That which one actually leading us towards justice? But the question they asked me on the ITG platform was between Baba Mohbad and between Joseph Aloba and Yomi, who is the bigger thief and why?
Oh, come on. Baba Mohbad is the biggest. Is the biggest scammer because one, more money were contributed to him. He wasted more time, and then he hasn't even given accountability. How can he use 16 million only on autopsy for where? Even government, I don't even know how much government use. If we are blaming government now that government is corrupt, how about people in their little power that they have? Common statement of account, Access Bank. Why did we tell me the reason why we had 2 banks? Why did we have Wema Bank and Access Bank? Wema Bank was for his personal feeding, was for his pocket money. And I am the one who advised for the Access Bank to be created. So that there can be money that will be used to fight for justice. Right? And we believe he has not fought for the justice. We want to know how money was spent. Start by letting us know the total money contributed. And then tell us how it was spent. Simple, he cannot do that. So that is scam of the highest order. But on that of Yomi, there is no big deal. On that of Yomi, there's no big deal. At least he's been able to do some impressive. He's been impressive. He's put himself out there in such a way that, I feel convinced, okay, anybody who has paid to his foundation should be convinced. In fact, you will hardly see anybody who paid to his foundation complaining because they are highly satisfied. But on Baba Mohbad Foundation, on Baba Mohbad inaugural company, in his company, so many complain, right? And some people even mention big amount. If some people come with receipt now, can Baba pay back? I see some people saying that they mention your receipt. There are people who pay $7,000, $10,000. Can you pay them back?
That's true. I heard that from your platform actually.
Mm-hmm. Can you return the money back? If they bring receipt $10,000, would you pay it back? Slaves. They are just too staunchy. That is a thing. I am loyal to only Almighty God. Almighty God. Not to Baba, not to Yomi, not to anybody except Almighty God. And I'm me myself here. So whatever you hear from me, that is what you use in judging me. It's not whatever you see someone else saying somewhere or how I describe them. I am not them. I am me. And that's why I'm fighting so hard so that people can understand that I have my own mindset and I'm not somebody that is calm. That I will be calm. I'll see something not happening, not going on the right way, and I will be calm about it just because I love the person. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Same way I came out saying that I made it clear so that tomorrow nobody come for me, that, hey, you were supporting Yomi. I said, come, I've made it clear. When it comes to CCTV camera footage, I do not agree with Yomi. I do not. And I've made that clear. I see all those things. You have to do something to scatter the question. It's like people who brought him. They would have told him, you have to do something to win the support. Sure, you understand? To scatter the ground. So, and then when he came, he said there's a central storage, and he put energy and that kind of
all the attention that was on Baba and Bukky just shifted to Yomi, you see, and then slowly, and someone like me who's been praying for public to take over the case, I was watching and I was saying, people, you got to give it to him. I even went to his platform first before he came to my platform. I went there just that, like, it's not just somebody that, you know, when you are peddling some information that is not like genuine, that is not germane, you have to argue a lot, you have to speak a lot, you have to sell it, you have to do a lot to make people believe it. That's the selling point. See, understand? There was a lot of selling point, and that's why I said that I will not believe that Yomi has any other evidence anyway aside from the 3 seconds and is this scam. Yomi is somebody who knows how to use even a little pin of evidence. He will sell it. He knows how to make it big, how to exaggerate it.
Amplify it, okay.
Yes. So don't come and people should not be telling me that Yomi has one video, he has seen something. There is nothing he has seen that we are not seeing. The only thing that all of us have not seen is a 10-minute video. What all of us have seen is a 3 seconds video that was having coverage. You know, and some people I don't know whether they were doing that under the instruction of anti-justice. They went to bring one old video. They said that was the video. But they don't understand that all we asking, the owner of the person who sent the 3 seconds video, they cut that video from a longer video, right? We want to see the part that they cut first without the baby face, right? And then we want to see the continuity. It has to be continuous. We have to see that they are working non-stop and then continuous. Not that you bring something entirely which we cannot even find. That 3 seconds must exist. We have to first prove that now we are doing mathematics. We have to show that there exists that 3 seconds from the full video that you bring. And we have to prove that it is continuous from negative infinity to positive infinity. And we also have to prove that the limit exists on both sides. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's like streaming in this hour is the best time. Everybody will just be calm. Oh my God. And there are not many, we don't have many people live. Only some few persons are live. Oh, Lifestyle is even live. Oh, wait. Should I try to host Lifestyle?
Yeah, please. Actually, no, I told him to come to your platform.
No, he will never come. Just wait, 1 minute. Let me try to.
No. Host he was here 2 days ago. Ask him to come up.
Forget that thing about Lifestyle will never come here. I think Lifestyle doesn't know what he's doing. Sorry guys, let me try to host Lifestyle. Let me see what happens. Let me try to host him and see what happens. Or somebody should go to his live. Tell him to co-host me. I have sent him requests. I think he declined. Somebody should go to his live. Tell him to accept my co-host in the Paparano. Has sent him a request. Yeah. Has anybody tell him? Somebody tell him. He's ignoring it. Somebody please do that. Can somebody please tell him? Let him co-host Papariano. He has 27 people there. You will see there are 30 people right now. Somebody please go there. There are 30 people there, so people are not really crossing. Somebody please go there, tell him like to co-host Papariano. Okay. It's not responding. No. Connect. It's not. Lifestyle is life. Lifestyle. Okay. He has 27 people there watching, so just tell him Papariano is here and there are people you want to listen. Let him co-host Papariano. The guy is declining a bit. The guy no wants. He doesn't want that energy. He doesn't. Oh my God, Phoenix, where have you been? Where have you been? Please, you guys shouldn't miss my mass on Sunday. All these Baba fans, they are coming to fight strongly against me on Sunday. Sunday 9 p.m. Please, come support me. This is the first game I'm playing since Justice for Mohbad started. It is the first big game. Usually in a year I play game a lot. I play a lot of game. I believe all these kids, they watch me and they don't want that energy. Yes. This at 9 I think 9 p.m. Yes. 9 p.m. and I'm gonna be live earlier. Please, everybody, make sure you can even go to my live to my whatever they call it shirt. To my profile page, there's an event created to remind anyone. So if you want to be reminded, you can go there and you'll be reminded, okay? Just click event and register. Register and you'll be reminded. Oh my goodness, who is Ice Lady? Hello, are you speaking? I'm dropping you. I'm dropping you, Ice Lady. Are you speaking or not? Bye. Okay. Please don't miss it though. I hope I win that. If I can win that one, I wanted to play Confused. She's scared. She's very scared. After that one, I will play Baba Mohbad. I will tell my legal team. I will tell my legal team to communicate Joseph Aloba legal team. So I'm having a match request. Hello, hi.
Hi. Morning.
Oh my God, this is a big family.
Yeah, it's family.
Wow, beautiful.
Just to play match.
Lovely family. Okay, no problem.
Yes,
Right.
thank you.
I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna just meet you guys, okay? Okay, fine. You can meet me too if you want. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm gonna meet you, okay? I'm gonna meet you guys. All right. So that is it, guys. Let's tap on the screen. Everybody, please tap on the screen.